Hello, everybody. It's time for HSR 4.1 Planarcadia. I'm excited. Planarcadia has been pretty fun so far. I'm actually really looking forward to it. So far, it's been a really cool story, very interesting, mysterious, and actually a little bit darker than what I had originally thought, which I actually really like. 4.1 is going to be interesting because it seems to be revolving around Ashvale, and it seems to be that like token character. I noticed like in a pattern, like the 0.1 like story patches typically revolve around a character. It was Aventurine back in, I believe, like 2.1. It was My Day in 3.1. Now it seems to be like Ashvale in 4.1. Ironically, it does also seem like it's like the token male character as well that everyone seems to like. Before we get started, as always, I got my story predictions. If you're watching this, you probably already watched it. Actually, let me know. I'm genuinely curious how many people here watch my reaction before playing the actual story quests. Like, or at the very least, let me put it this way. Watch my reaction to get the understanding of the story for the story quest and just like, but they've already played it. These are the 4.1 story predictions. If you haven't saw, I did a live stream where me and the community out here, you beautiful people, came up with these amazing predictions for 4.1. We'll see how accurate they are, and if you've played it, you probably know exactly how accurate they are. Number 1, Ashvale is or will be a Galaxy Ranger. I feel like it's more is a Galaxy Ranger, but I've put will just to be in case. But I'm almost just convinced he is. There's so many signs. There's so many signs. The Galaxy Rangers will show up in Planarcadia. So we're talking Boot Hill, we're talking Rappa, and I mean it in the main story. I know Rappa kind of showed up in the side quest. Maybe that cat girl will pop in. Sunday will be revealed as a supplicant to the Planarcadia, which he didn't have his roll call moment yet. So I think it's gonna happen now. There's going to be another 1v1 supplicant match, probably against Ashvale. It seems like he's a little antagonistic, which is kind of cool. I kind of dig that. I really like that format they had in 4.0 where they had that big like 1v1 supplicant match for the Phantasm games. That was really sick. Sunday is going to have an interaction with the Society of Happy Smiles. It's just like such a perfect reflection of what he used to be, right? If you think about it, the Society of Happy Smiles, they're forcing, in a physical sense, happiness on people. And in a sense, Sunday did the same thing in Penacony, but not in a physical way. More in like emotional dream-like state, which I guess is physical, but like they do an actual surgery to always be happy. So it's a little bit different. I think the new Blade outfit will show up. I'm sure Blade will probably show up, but I'm pretty sure the new Blade outfit will show up. That's my guess. We'll learn about where Himiko found the Astral Express specifically in Planarcadia. We know it was on Planarcadia. We can kind of assume it was on the moon, maybe. I want to know, I feel like we're going to learn exactly like the location, because technically Himiko hasn't actually said it. We will see how Pearl will use her path powers, the Pearl Stone. Technically, we haven't seen it. We do know that she is the Pearl of... what is it? Pearl of something. I forgot it was Pearl something. Pearl of Appraisal. Jesus Christ. I don't know why that took me so long. I literally knew what it was. I forgot the word. Pearl of Appraisal. So we'll see how she uses her path powers. I'm actually very interested in seeing that. Hint to the identity of the Herald of Death. I don't actually think we will know who it is, but I think there will be a further like, this is a big fat hint to who it is. And I think Pearl will successfully perform Imagenesis. I did hear, I'm not sure if this is true, I heard from my chat, originally this patch was supposed to also have Pearl in it, but the whole entire, change thing happened, and they ended up pushing Pearl's patch a little bit further down the line. So theoretically, if the story hasn't changed, she should be having her moment in this story quest, which is why I think she'll be performing Imagenesis. That's the predictions. You can tell me how right or wrong I am, and let me know if actually you watched or played the story quest or read the story quest before like watching my reaction. Genuinely curious. All right, let's start the story quest. Trailblaze mission unraveled for daybreak. Through murmurs of joy spread vast and wide, demons have reappear. Oh my god, I can't read. Under the spotlight, heroes walk a tightrope forged from worship and loathing. One wrong step, and they'll plummet into the void. Hear this! From the edge of the sky comes a mocking laugh. Is it the whistle of dawn, or the opening act of absurd farce? I do remember the Majora Mask moment. Sure. do my job
After
for me.
receiving an invitation from Jade's
I actually genuinely think I
Anti-Destruction
like this.
Alliance,
I think it's really
the
cool.
Astral Express set its course for Himiko's homeland, the world from which the Express set off again after its fall.
Oh, I wonder we'll go.
Planarcadia.
I wonder we'll end up going to this island thing. That's
In
cool.
this world blessed by the elation, there exists the Phantasmoon Games. Wearing ancient masks of the elation, 8 chosen participants strive to create miracles that moves the hearts and souls of Planarcadia's people, hoping to share in the power of the Eon.
I'm always very curious how they recap the story from the last one, because it's usually vastly different from how I recap it.
Having managed this world for many years, the IPC seeks to profit by controlling this Aeonic game.
She said that pretty
response,
angry.
The Astral Express, too, has decided to enter the fray.
To be fair, we have like 2 people.
Meanwhile, General
I guess it's
Yao
Yao
Guang,
Gong.
the Xianzhou envoy to the Anti-Destruction Alliance, foresaw through divination the great crisis looming over Planarcadia. In her reading, the Stellaron hunter Blade, who had arrived for the Phantasmoon Games, would become the source of this impending catastrophe.
Also interested to see how that's going to
To
happen.
uncover the truth behind the coming apocalypse, Yao Guang seized a mask of elation meant for the Stellaron hunters and placed it upon Sunday's face. Thus, due to this unexpected turn of events, Sunday was made a participant in the games.
It's so funny how you can just force someone to do this. Which I guess is the point, is to make it funny, but I do think it is kind of
We
funny.
journeyed to the school tied to Himiko's family in search of the mask of elation that had once belonged to her. Yet before we could reach it, we were attacked by the streamer Sparksy, a double of Sparkle, who seized the mask for herself.
I wonder if they're going to explain what Sparksy is.
After seeing through the illusion, I encountered a mysterious girl named Evanesia.
Evanesia.
With
Evanesia.
her help,
Can't
I
say it.
obtained
I
another
swear.
mask of her own creation,
Evanesia.
and thus became a
Evanescia.
supplicant
That
of the
sounds better.
Phantasmoon Games.
I don't know. Evanesia. Evanesia.
To defeat supplicant Sparksy,
See, this is such a
we
cool
ventured
format.
deep
I
into
really
Fool's
like
Base
this.
operations, the World's End Tavern, and later returned to the school to overcome her. In doing so, we achieved the first miracle of the Phantasmoon Games. The Express hero defeats the villain, spreading the virus. Yet, at the close of the supplicant's first battle, greater mysteries emerged.
Ooh.
A stranger appeared, claiming himself to be Himiko's father, and revealed a long-buried tale. 15 years ago, during the Phantasmoon Games, someone known as the Herald of Death went on a murderous rampage.
Oh, they didn't go into the fact that Himiko was supposed to also be dead? I feel like that one is important. I'm just saying. I feel like that's important.
Why don't those people in the Go Home Club go home after school?
Go. That's kind of messed up. All right, well that's the recap. Let's go. I wonder if we're gonna just start immediately where we left off.
Miss March, please, look straight into my eyes.
Kuchiba and March.
Now, I'll need you to repeat these next few lines after me, and do so in the same tone of voice.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Is this some kind of like mental awareness test?
The sky is blue, not a dazzling display of sparks.
The sky is blue.
Wait, wasn't this like
not
one of
a
the same?
dazzling display of sparks.
Though dazzling sparks may light up the night sky, they can never outshine the eternal silence of stars.
It's a very odd phrasing for like a test.
Are you kidding? That's one sentence? Okay, though dazzling sparks may light up the night sky, They can never outshine the eternal silence of stars?
Oh, our dear Emanator of Remembrance herself. Oh, our dear Emanator of Remembrance. Such great memory.
Very good.
Very good.
Oh my god.
The internet is both an umbilical cord and a waste duct for the mind, through which humanity's thirst for elation gave birth to the twisted Sparksy.
What the fuck?
Whoa there! That's a bit much. Maybe she can be the one to say it?
What kind of crazy talk is this? Wait, did we just leave Himiko? With her
These
not
are
dad?
the test sentences I improvised according to the guidelines from the Human and Intellitron Emotional Baseline Test.
I feel like you're a little biased, girl. Just saying.
Carefully observe the subject's micro-expressions and tone changes at the moment they say the name Sparksy, to check if they are infected by a mimetic virus.
God, this must be such a hard job. This must be such a hard job.
So, I passed the test, right?
Given how fascinating your reaction was, I clearly don't need to worry about you. Should you find yourself experiencing any live stream addiction withdrawal symptoms later, feel free to contact the Department of Aberration Defense staff. We'll provide you with a series of corrective behavioral treatments.
Why'd you say it like that?
You're handling this like a real pro, Miss Kuchiba. Has this kind of thing happened before?
She's like, too much. There's a streamer every week.
It's impossible to predict what will happen during the Phantasmoon Games. Once, a supplicant reversed the definitions of truth and lies, which nearly caused massive civil unrest.
Wait, was that like a winner or... Wait a second. Wait, hold on a second. That means she's been doing this for 15 years.
After that incident,
At
we
least, right?
incorporated mimetic treatment into the Department of Aberration Defense's emergency.
Or unless that's like not speaking from experience. How old is she?
Sparky Khan didn't cause any casualties this time. But if your partner hadn't stopped Sparksy from spreading the virus, she might have turned into a calamity-level aberration.
Oof. Wait, partner, didn't I do it? Oh, Himiko. Calamity level. Is it just how dangerous is that?
Without proper containment measures, a calamity-level aberration can destroy dozens of cities as it spreads. That's the scale we're talking about.
Oof. Aberration.
That's the Department of Aberration Defense's term for them. It usually refers to Imaginae infused with wish power who have lost control and begun to run amok. Over time, though, it's become a label that gets slapped onto any hazardous entity.
Huh. So what level of aberration am I?
You? An aberration? What are you talking about? Though, I gotta say, you do look pretty weird with that mask on.
Someone on my chat mentioned that it's interesting that all the masks are kind of animal themed. That they're not, it's not like a theater mask. It's like your, I don't know, reflection of their inner animal or something.
Don't tell me you're a Cosmicon collective player. The Department of Aberration Defense's hazard ratings are nothing like the power ratings in some card game.
I completely forgot how that game worked. I'm gonna be so honest.
Right then, that's all for the required checkup. If you're interested in aberration calamity threat levels and how they're classified, you might want to take a look at this document.
Oh my god, is there gonna be reading right now?
However, do bear in mind that causing damage of the aforementioned scale during the Phantasmoon Games will cause you to be classified as an aberration and dealt with accordingly.
Oof. She can deal with me accordingly. All right, you know what? We're moving on. Oh, god damn it. That I get. This is what I get. This is what I get. Narrator voice time. Planarcadia has a 5-tier rating system for uncontrollable aberrations and the scale of damage they cause. Ghost level. Weak presence, essentially harmless, or causes only minor discomfort, small annoyances, troubling a handful of people. Typically, ideogenitive imaginae born from collective consciousness. Ma'am, I am dyslexic. Can you please use less SAT words? Such as villains from comics, panic-inducing objects spawned from rumors, animated smart appliances, ghosts with distorted cognition can be subdued by civilian ghost-busting squads. Even if left alone, they won't escalate into complex mass disasters. Feed level. Poses a clear and present danger, capable of harming dozens of people or causing structural damage, throwing multiple city blocks or an entire small town into chaos. Typically powerful imaginae that have accumulated massive wish power and spiraled out of control, such as unspeakable entities lurking in urban legends for ages, or vengeful manifestations born from collective trauma, say mass casualties caused by the Herald of Death. That's only Fiend level? What the fuck? There's one above Calamity? Isn't a Calamity also a Cataclysm? What is the difference? Hold every... Difference between Calamity and and Cataclysm. Which one is worse? Calamity refers to great misfortune causing widespread distress or personal grief. Cataclysms refers to sudden, violent, and chaotic upheaval. You know what? That is worse, actually. Never mind. Calamity level. A severe threat capable of causing casualties. I don't know why it was hard to read. Casualties in the hundreds or more. If left unchecked, they could lead to the destruction of major cities in Arcadia's core regions. The Herald of Death falls into this category. In the Phantasmoon games, the upper limit of destruction supplicant caused by a supplicant going out of control also falls roughly within this range. Oh, there's also Apocalypse level. I didn't read that. Cataclysm level. Catastrophic threat capable of crippling an entire continent, causing mass casualties and environmental upheaval. Reality warping abilities manifest. Apocalypse level. A level of threat capable of causing civilizational collapse or even extinction of humanity on Planarcadia's surface. Their very existence is a great catastrophe. The fact that these exist means that that happened in the past.
Before I leave, there's one more thing I need to tell you. Remember Lyndon Scott? The man who served as your
Are we
tutor?
gonna find out?
He was murdered.
Rest in peace to Scott. You were always kind of a dick, but like, you know, rest in peace.
What?
I hope you find your robot love out there in the world. Who'd he tick off this time? No.
Though, given how he's behaved, he's definitely rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. But I doubt any of it was serious enough to get him killed. Right?
I don't know. The IPC did some bad shit,
Seems
guys.
like you are quite familiar with him.
You don't suspect us, do you? I wouldn't exactly call Scott a friend, but we'd never do anything like that to him.
Easy there, young lady. I haven't even started asking questions yet. Of course, there's no way the renowned heroes of the Express would harm some lowly IPC employee simply because they had a problem with him. More importantly, both of you have solid alibis.
How come she didn't sound convinced until she said we had alibis?
The initial results of our investigation suggest his murder might be connected to the Phantasmoon games. I'm informing you both of this to warn you to be extremely careful. The Phantasmoon games are far from a simple game intended for passing the time or relaxation.
So, interesting thing is that someone in my chat had a theory, and I'm not against it actually, that Kuchiba is actually the Herald of Death, and that she also Because there was a little bit of a hint, possibly, that that she recognized the Herald of Death's mode, like ability or killing abilities, like from the last one, and there might have been a little hint with Ashvale, like calling her out that, like, you know, you could have hid this, you could have hid their death or their execution. And like, there was, technically speaking, they're kind of right. There's like no reason for him to actually say that, unless just to really show his emotions.
Anyway, I wish you success. Farewell.
And another thing is that she seems to be a pretty prominent character in this story, and yet she doesn't seem to have a playable model. I mean, she has a very unique model, but her model isn't necessarily what I would think is a playable model. I don't know why. I can't really put my finger on it. Someone also pointed out that Kuchiba, I think, translates to like fallen leaves or something like that. Or rotting leaves, I think.
Scott. Could he actually... I just can't believe it. But it was Miss Kuchiba who told us, so it must be true.
Rest in peace, Scott.
So, the Phantasm Moon games. Pretty frightening, huh? What's your take?
Oh, I'm not feeling so good. I want to find out the truth. I don't care at all. All right, you know, that's a little mean. I'm not feeling so good. Let's be real.
I understand what you mean.
Quick question. Isn't this the
Scott pops
nursery
up now and then to give us a bit of trouble.
in the
But I'd say he's more of a
tavern?
friend than an enemy. If you know what I mean.
I wouldn't say that.
If the killer is here for the Phantasm Games, they might become our enemies soon.
Oh, we actually speak.
The Phantasm Moon games.
You're way too young to sigh like that, March.
Good thing Himeko entrusted this mission to the two of us. Who would have imagined that the great March herself would be stopped at the doorstep in the very first round?
Speaking of Himeko, where is she?
Forget it. I'm not like you. I was never hero material to begin with.
What?
Normally my hands can't even keep up with my brain when I play video games. You're definitely the right person for the Phantasm Moon games.
Huh. That's a little bit of a weird take from March. It's I'm not sure if it's like maturing or like maybe self-awareness after going through Amphorius. Because, I mean, okay, objectively, there is an aspect where, like, yes, our main character, the MC, the Trailblazer, is like very much like protagonist coded, like in every way, which way possible. She was literally the chosen one, the deliverer in Amphorius. But I do remember moments where, like, especially I think it was like 1.3 when we went into March's like memories, right? Where a lot of her framing of herself is kind of like self, like, I'm the hero, I'm the chosen one, I'm the princess. And that's not necessarily always the hero, but, like, you know, it's a little weird to hear her say that.
It's just such a shame. We finally get a chance to vacation in Himeko's hometown. And I thought we'd make some happy memories together. But...
Honestly, I know a lot of people don't like filler patches. I do want them to have at least one filler patch. Just so we could be like, you guys got to relax and chill for like a month, you know? I'll work hard for both of us.
I'll triumph in the Phantasm Moon games in your stead.
All right, but look, don't push yourself too hard, okay, you? Remember that we've got your back.
Aw.
Oh, right.
I do love them.
Where are Himeko and Mr. Yang? They must be getting examined and interrogated too, right? Why don't you send Mr. Yang a message?
Oh, is Mr. Yang having a voice this time? Well, I guess we won't know. Mr. Yang, where are you? Where art thou? I just finished the mimetic infection screening. Himiko is still here, but I don't know where she went after. I heard Himiko reunited with her father. She seemed rather out of it. I didn't press her for details. Could you fill me in on what happened back there? A reunion convo that was hard to... being stuck between the both of them was so awkward and nerve-wracking. I could have... Oh my god, wait. Hold on. Being stuck between them both was so awkward and nerve-wracking. I could have excavated the entirety of the second Graphia campus the way my toes curled in intense cringe. You guys really want to hear the whole story? Oh, well, we're all one big family on the Express. It's important to understand what our companions are going through. I'll be waiting for you in the classroom with that ghost you mentioned earlier. Come quickly? What?
Mr. Yang said he wants to hear what happened between Himiko and her dad.
I can't blame him for being curious.
Oh,
I
this
really
is...
want to know too.
Oh, this is a Graphia Academy. So is the ghost supposed to be Himiko's dad? That we're seeing? I'm assuming so. It is a little funny to think about the idea that we might be seeing that Himiko's dad is meeting, well, I don't know. The thought is funny. The thought is a little weird. I don't know why. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I could have just, like, actually... Maybe I could have just, like, teleported here. I thought maybe it would be, like, pretty close. Ends up it wasn't that close. Ah, the scary part of the... This is like the haunted part of the school that, you know, people used to talk about. Anyone else also had, like, a haunted, like, school ghost story? Oh, there we go. Alright, well, where's Daddy Ghost?
You're here.
That took me for such a shock.
Himiko hasn't mentioned her father at all in the time since I've boarded. So, what is going on between them? As you were the only one with her at the time, you're the only one I can ask.
Okay. It is a little bit different. I do kind of feel like it fits. It's less like... Okay, I will say that his old voice sounded a little bit more smarter, like sophisticated, I guess. A little nerdier too. He does sound like a dad. I'm just being so honest. He does sound like a confused father. Is it the same voice? It's not. It is very close.
Yeah, it really threw me for a sec when you said Himiko's father. But when you think about it, it's only natural that Himiko has a father, right? Not everyone's like me, thawed out of an ice block.
So here's what happened. Oh, flashback.
15 years ago.
He has a great voice. Ryusuke has a great voice.
Games of that year came to be remembered as the blood-stained games.
His voice is great.
So many parents lost their children. So many people lost those dearest to them. One of the victims was my very own daughter. Upon my return, I stood before the grave where she was laid to rest.
Oh, so he wasn't here. I thought he was the dean of the school. How could he have?
Her
I guess he was.
name was Himiko. So, this lady who bears her name, who exactly are you?
Is it possible that Himiko faked her death? No.
15 years ago, when I made up my mind to join this Phantom Moon Games, my father wasn't with me.
Well, I guess we have a confirmed age for Himiko. finally. Like 33, roughly.
Even as I fought for my life against the Herald of Death, my father was still off somewhere, wandering the cosmos. Strictly speaking, ever since I can remember, his presence in my life has been as thin as the air in space.
Damn, mommy has daddy problems.
So, I would ask you, who bears his name? Who exactly are you?
Well, that wasn't the reaction I expected.
Well, well, well. Look at you. What are you getting so worked up over?
What?
Just a joke. A joke. It's been 15 years after all. And you've grown into such a fine lady. How could you expect your old man to recognize you right off the bat?
What? Wait, what? What?
So, what's with that gravestone I saw with your name on it then?
Did she fake her death?
When you don't know if you'll live to see tomorrow, there's nothing strange about getting your affairs in order in advance, is there, Mr. Ryusuke?
No, there is. Okay, look, there is something. There is getting your affairs in event. There's life insurance, and there's getting a gravestone. There's two very, very different things. Okay, Himiko?
Mr. Ryusuke, how could you be so formal with your own father? At least call me Dad like you used to, okay?
Look, dude, you've been quietly slip away.
Hold it.
Okay, no, never mind.
And you are...
Your granddaughter?
Don't tell me. Himiko, is this your child?
Grandpa? Wait, I love this. Grandpa?
Could you please stop making things worse?
Oh, wait, no, that's so good. I was adopted. I'm actually 4. Wait, this is amazing.
I haven't seen you in 15 years, and now I'm a grandfather. Wait,
Wait.
who's the father?
We all want to know.
That's enough. You are looking at my colleague, a new generation of trailblazer, my friend and my companion on the Astral Express. Do you understand now, Father?
Oh, she called him father.
You hear that? She called me father.
I knew that would be a win. I do find it interesting that badge he has. It's not like a Astro Express badge, but it does kind of give the same vibe. And I wonder if there's a reason for that.
Hello there, my friend. Sorry about that. I thought you were Himiko's daughter for a second there.
Okay, there's a few commentary on that where he thinks Himiko looks old enough to have a kid, or we look young enough for it to be Himiko's kid. Either way, it doesn't really look good as a compliment. I'm just saying. We don't even have anything.
Sorry. I'm just getting on in years. Whenever I see a youngster like you, I can't help but think my granddaughter would be about your age by now.
How young do we look? Scratch that. How old is Himiko? Wait. That doesn't mathematically make sense, right? Am I the only one who's confused here? For Himiko 15 years ago to be senior, let's say at most is 18 years old. That would make her at most roughly, let's say 34, give or take. At absolute most, she would be like 34 years old. Let's say she has a kid immediately after getting off of school. Even then, I mean, I guess we would be like 16, which is kind of like the anime age, I suppose. At most.
I'm a painter. Most of my work involves traveling to different segmenta to complete commissions for my clients.
I thought you were a dean.
Ah, Himiko. I know I've let too many chances to spend time with you slip away.
Just slip away? The first time we met was at Mother's funeral, when I was already 6 years old.
Yeah, my dude, you were a terrible father. God damn.
Let's put that aside for now. Were you also too busy with work when I was suffering from a weathering curse?
A weathering what now? Hold on. Hold every... Does it tell you what that is?
Let's
Nope.
put
Oops.
that...
You might not believe me, but I've been running around for your sake all this time. All these years, I've been trapped in this room that represents the past that I imaginated. And I've never left it.
Is it because you thought she was dead?
You didn't know about me becoming the Express's navigator either?
15 years. The Express never stopped here once. You didn't even leave behind so much as a single word to indicate you were still alive. And the Department of Aberration Defense completely sealed off all records of what happened during those Phantom Moon games.
Wait, are you dead? Hold up. Hold up. Dog. Okay, first of all, it is a little weird. Himiko got a tombstone. I'm not gonna lie. That does raise a few eyebrows. Like, look, cultural, maybe it's a cultural thing, but still, that does raise a lot of eyebrows. And also, like, you weren't there, so her becoming the Astral Express navigator would have been the indication if you just watched the news. Not even the news.
I did hear many rumors about the Astral Express, though. I even saw the navigator's name. At first, I thought it was just someone else with the same name. And even when curiosity drove me to look up your picture, I still didn't dare believe that the woman so full of poise and grace was my daughter. She'd grown up safe, becoming a living legend in her own right.
Okay, cute, but also, anyone else see that as like a little bit of a jab? Is that just me? It's like a little bit of a jab, isn't it? I cannot believe my daughter would be so poised and with full of grace. Right?
I thought about contacting the Express, but what if their navigator was just someone who happened to share the same name?
They would just tell you to F off. Like, that's...
I've been clinging to an absurd notion that if I never sought the answer, there was still a 50-50 chance my daughter was still alive. But if I found the answer, and it was no, then she would truly be dead.
I feel like... Okay. I know there's a part of me that thinks that this is all a red herring. But there's also another part of me that we are in the plan of elation, that whole last bit of like my daughter's dead. Her name was Himiko. My father was never around. Who are you? Was just to screw with all the lore theorists. Just a little bit to screw with us. I feel like that caused so many theories to pop up. And if this is actually what happens, then they know what they're doing, at least.
So, Himiko, how did you...
Survive?
I'd rather not tarry here too long. I'll be taking my leave now, Dean.
Oof.
The Express has defeated the supplicant that occupied this school and prevented another tragedy like the one 15 years ago.
She titled him.
Now it's time for you to fulfill the duties you failed in back then.
Oof.
Go comfort those students. And see if you can't figure out how to deal with the media bombardment while you're at it.
Is he still the dean?
Failed in my duties. So, still mad at me?
Yeah, no shit, Doc.
Can we talk?
No. Grandpa? Literally?
Sorry, kid. This might be a bit abrupt, but... as Himiko ever mentioned her surname to you?
She's rarely ever talked about herself.
I'm a failure of a father. I broke her heart.
Okay, I'm glad you realize that.
What exactly happened 15 years ago? I can't believe it. She actually survived the Weathering Curse.
What is the Weathering Curse? What's that? What is the Weathering Curse? Thank you. Thank you,
Have
Stealth.
you heard the tale of the legendary painter Graphia, who hid everything on this planet's surface within a scroll? It is said that to achieve such a monumental feat, she made a forbidden exchange, sacrificing both her own life and that of her descendants, resulting in the Weathering Curse.
Oh, shit.
Few descendants carrying the Graphia bloodline have lived past 30.
Oh, shit.
Most of them wither like flowers while they're still young, skin cracking and peeling like dried paint. Himiko was no exception. She was tormented by the curse for years.
What did you do for her as she suffered?
What I did doesn't matter anymore. The Elixir Seekers' folk remedies, the Intelligentsia's guild treatments. I tried them all, but nothing could reverse the curse. All the time spent searching for cures only resulted in me not being by her side when she needed me the most.
You know, okay. If that's the case, then I guess technically, in order to keep the bloodline going for Graphia, then the women and men, supposedly, of that clan would have to have kids pretty young. So I guess there's a little bit there.
In the end, I am nothing but a useless father.
But you appear to be very healthy.
I'm just a useless son-in-law who married into the family. Strictly speaking, I can't really be considered a Graphia descendant.
Okay, so it's from her mom's side. She's safe and sound now, isn't that what matters?
You're right. I just didn't realize it quickly enough.
So I wonder from her character story, her wandering around was to find a cure. Oh, and I wonder if her taking on the Astral Express cured her becoming a Pathstrider of the Trailblaze.
How she got through
It's a little weird, but
how she
interesting.
survived. None of that's important. What matters is that my daughter is back. That's all I need.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm still on the side of, like, his actual daughter is the Himiko that died. It's kind of like where I'm at right now.
If I may ask a small favor, would you mind showing me where my daughter works?
Dog. You gotta get her permission.
I want to make up for all the care I failed to give her all those years. I want to get to know my daughter better.
I would talk to her first, dog.
Truly a memorable father-daughter reunion. Brings up some memories of my own home as well.
There goes Mr. Yang with that knowing look again. Just what kind of parent-child relationship are we talking about anyway?
When I was a child, my parents were also always busy with work and were unable to spare a moment for me. As a child, I couldn't help but feel resentful.
I don't know much about Welt's Past. I feel like I should watch a thing about Welt's Past, but I feel like something tells me it's a little bit more than just resentful.
It wasn't until I became a father myself that I understood how they felt when they were forced to sacrifice the time we could have spent together.
So, did you already promise to give Mr. Ryusuke a tour of the Express?
Just a thought. Did we, as characters in this story, know that he is a dad? Just a thought. Just one thought. How could I possibly refuse? Very easily. I'm just gonna say that.
I thought as much. After all, it's Himiko's dad. So, where is he?
I feel like we should have got Himiko's permission. Is that just me?
everyone's here. Sorry to keep you all waiting. I'm truly grateful to all of you for looking after my daughter.
Not at all. She's the one who's been taking care of us.
Would you all be so kind as to show me around?
Right this way, Mr. Ryusuke.
So, this is the Astral Express. Really lives up to its reputation.
Can we please?
Even more impressive than I imagined.
Can we please get like an explanation of how Himiko fixed everything?
As to be expected, of course, huh? It's the place where my daughter works.
Aw.
By the way, what's the pay like for a navigator? Does a position come with insurance and an annual bonus?
My dude, she's the boss. I feel like I should be asking that.
Talk about parental love. First thing out of his mouth is asking about her salary. Like I'd have a clue. Help! A little backup here?
That's a little, that's a little retro. Don't have much in ways. Earn at least as much as you do. We nameless earn as much, at least as much as you do. We actually are quite rich. We have like a share of Penacony.
Nice one. Parents can probably relax as long as their kids aren't making less than they are, right?
I'm sure Himiko's making good money. I'm gonna be so honest with you.
Really? Don't underestimate me, kid. I've got big shots from across the cosmos on my client list. While I wouldn't say my work is worth a king's ransom, my fees are nothing to sneeze at.
Mr. Ryusuke, please rest assured. None of the Express crew ever lack for money. We not only receive support from members of the Genius Society, but also from prosperous commercial worlds, such as the Planet of Festivities.
It's gonna take a little bit to get used to, but I do think it fits.
Ah, good, good. Hearing you say that is a huge relief, Mr. Yang. Speaking of which, what kind of work does being a navigator generally entail?
Oh no, how about you ask your daughter?
Don't you underestimate Himeko either. Her daily duties include,
She's our
charting
boss.
navigation routes, calibrating warp jumps, and technical maintenance. Not to mention she's always guiding the Nameless on missions.
Oh, my daughter is really something else, isn't she?
Of course! Every time we return safely from a trailblazing expedition, it's all thanks to Himiko's guidance and protection. She's the backbone of the Astral Express.
I mean, very literally, she shot down a robot for us, so I'm just gonna giant robot. Oh, let me go tell Momo what you just said. Ooh, let me go tell Pom Pom what you just said.
Hey, come on! You're just trying to stir up trouble.
Wait, where's Pom Pom in this?
If Himeko's the backbone of the Express, then our conductor is the absolute cutest and hardest working of all. Right, Pom Pom?
Where's Pom Pom? Oh, I love Pom Pom.
Oh? We got a new passenger? This gentleman does look kind of familiar.
Oh. Okay, so I never said this out loud, but I did have a bit of an idea that Pom Pom could be a God, what is it? Imagine like a form of Imagenesis. But like that's why he can't leave the Astral Express, because it's not made by the Elation, it's made by the Trailblaze. That's kind of like where I'm getting at. Like a Fae, one of the Fae. God, I'm blanking on the names. This is Ryusuke. Ryusuke? Himiko's father.
No wonder he felt so familiar. How are you, Mr. Ryusuke?
Ryusuke.
Conductor? Oh. So you must be my daughter's superior, huh? Well, thank you for taking such good care of her all this time.
Superior is a questionable wording, sir.
Superior? That's way too formal. It's Himiko who's been taking care of the express and everyone on it.
I feel like navigator goes above conductor. Oh boy.
He's... What is he doing on the express?
I said it. I told you. Go ask her.
It's all my fault. I was just curious about your daily work, so I asked your colleagues to show me around. And I know I didn't ask your permission first. Just please don't be mad, Himiko.
Mad? Why would I be mad?
Oh, look at Pom Pom. Pom Pom so real.
Mr. Ryusuke, welcome aboard the Astral Express. Is there anything else you'd like to see? I can show you around.
Oof.
Well, I know you'd rather keep your distance from your good-for-nothing father. You're on a journey, and it's rude of me to barge in like this.
I do like the color scheme. I just noticed the color scheme is actually very similar. The gold, red, and then the coat's actually really similar. Wait, is that the same coat?
But it's been way too long since we last saw each other. As your father, I want to get to know you better. Make up for all the time we've lost.
I'm also very curious how you got through weathering disease.
At least while you're staying here. Please allow me to show you some of the fatherly care and devotion I owe you. Will you?
Aw. Damn. Okay, at least... Ooh. Aw. Himiko.
Excuse me, why don't the two of you go to the party car? Shush, get the drinks ready.
Damn. Pom Pom really saved that one. Good on you, Pom Pom.
Shush. All right. I'll go make some tea.
That's just our domestic robot's name. Come on, Father. People are resting here. Let's not disturb them. Oh, and come with us.
What? Me? But this is a father-daughter reunion?
I want to talk about the Phantom Moon games, not just personal matters.
They left. Whoa. That's the first time I've seen Himeko be that cold to anyone.
Oh, it's actually pretty cool for a second. I'm not sure if you guys saw. I'm not sure if this was on purpose either. Like, you could see them. They were, like, phasing through the door. March 7th?
Oh, what are you still doing here? Himeko asked you to go to the party car.
Yes, ma'am.
I get it. Reunions are private, and you don't want to spoil it for them. That's fair. It won't hurt to give them some time.
Mr. Welt?
I hope a drink will help the two of them set aside their past differences. If they do argue, I'm counting on you to play peacemaker.
Sir? I think I'm more the distraction than the peacemaker.
So that's Himiko's father. No wonder he looked so familiar.
I would love to see Himiko's mother.
When it comes to breaking the icy silence between a father and daughter,
Dog.
nothing's better than a cup of hot water.
What the fuck? What a... What a bartender,
The
dog.
person who drinks it will yelp, "Hot!" and be immediately met with a concerned, "How could you be so careless?" from the other party. And just like that, the conversation starts flowing.
I think we need a new bartender.
Friendly reminder, that is not a joke, but a practical ice-breaking tip.
I think we need a new bartender.
Ooh. Your robot is hilarious. I'm surprised how relaxing and comfy the work environment is here.
I'm not sure. I guess this is the job.
Got it. I'll make myself scarce.
At least he can read the room.
Being a nameless is neither relaxing nor comfy. Most of the time, we are facing down Void Rangers from the Antimatter Legion, bugs left by the Swarm disaster, Borisin, and various organizations that are suspicious of the Express or have malicious intentions for us.
You know, I think ironically, this is the first time really hearing from Himiko what it actually takes job-wise, the actual path of the Nameless on the Astral Express.
That's dangerous. Huh. Maybe this trip home is a great chance to quit your job, huh?
Oh, Daddy dearest. Oh no. Oh no, 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 not the, no, 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 no. Not the right wording there, sir.
Talk about coincidence. Just so happens I'm getting on in years. And Graphia Academy is in need of a new dean.
Sir, you haven't been the dean for like 15 years, right? You didn't leave the room, right? Or am I mistaken? Sir?
You know that's not what I meant. Once I've set my mind on something, I never look back. Ever since I was 6, when you told me those stories about traveling through the cosmos, I knew that someday I would walk among the stars.
Okay, wait, that's actually really nice.
Actually, I was just kidding. I'm not completely clueless about what the Express and what you do. Oh, right. Once I knew the Express was coming, I even bought that comic series that's based on your adventures.
Did you know she was dead or not?
Please, don't tell me it's fluffy across the blue.
Aww.
I never thought you'd be into comics.
That's right. The protagonist is a baseball bat-wielding raccoon. The character's based on that kid, right?
As an artist, you do have a good eye. Come over here.
Aw. That was the first, like, nice moment
Thanks
between
for
them.
giving us some time alone.
Don't mention it.
Hey, Miko. That's the first time I've seen you smile since I've seen you this time.
Aw.
So, what brought you back home this time? What's the story behind our lucky meeting?
Like I said before, we're here for the Phantasmoon Games.
So, the Phantasmoon Games 15 years ago were the reason you were able to overcome the Weathering Curse.
Oh, wait, that does make sense. If she won, she could have wished for that. To end the curse, right?
Indeed.
Wait, does that confirm she won, or she at least the supplicant? It's because if she didn't win, the other thing is that the supplicant masks abilities permanently stay, at the very least to a certain extent.
I see. That makes sense. For those of us who haven't experienced the Ionic game firsthand, it's just something from the history books, or even akin to a myth.
But I never imagined that the Ionic game would turn into a blood sacrifice overnight.
Sacrifice?
The Herald of Death was a heartless madman. If I hadn't defeated him then, all of Duomension City would have become his slaughterhouse.
Wait, hold on. Goddamn, Himiko! Wait, hold on. The hell did you do?
During the first few years of my journey, I relived that evening every single night in my dreams. The color of that twilight, painted with blood. So much blood. Blended with terror and screams.
Yeesh. Alright, Himiko, I hope you have a good therapist. I hope the insurance plan covers a therapist.
Victims were twisted like clay into grotesque shapes, like paint tubes that had been snapped, one after the other. And that man, He reveled in the colors splattered everywhere and wanted the whole world to be his canvas.
That's fucked. Twisted like clay. God damn, what the hell did he do?
Even if I could avenge his victims, in the end, it won't bring them back to life. The entire thing is like a heavy piece of baggage. Only by letting it go can I travel the road ahead more easily.
Yeesh. That is super rough. Wow.
You did your best. And I'm glad to see you made it back here safe and sound.
I thought I'd never come back. But the times have changed. The conditions to hold the Phantasmoon Games have been met again. However, to hold 2 games in just 15 years? That in itself is far from normal.
See, I knew there was something weird.
Just like 15 years ago, the IPC wants to control everything. However, a game woven by the most fickle of eons is destined to slip through everyone's grasp. I received a report from the Department of Aberration Defense. I'm sure she must also have heard. There's been a brutal incident in Dovebrook District. Someone massacred everyone at the headquarters of the Sinwish Syndicate, leaving a signature that only the Herald of Death would use. The Bloody Bloom.
Oh, shit.
Dovebrook Times news clipping. Mysterious murder case. Sinwish Syndicate members found dead in pool of blood. Recently, a major homicide occurred in Dovebrook District. A total of 33 members of Sinwish Syndicate, including Boss Polwave and Second-in-Command Costide, were found murdered at the Syndicate's headquarters. Security Bureau suggests the case appears to be a result of a gang turf war. Yeah, sure. Crime wave strikes Dovebrook District, gripped by fear. Regarding these incidents, some residents are applauding the news, claiming gang activity has been seriously disrupting daily life in Dovebrook District. However, the vast majority of residents are deeply concerned, since anyone could be the next victim until the case is closed. As of the press time, foot traffic on Dovebrook streets has plummeted, and many shops reporting declining sales due to the impact of these cases. Gang infighting or something more sinister. A shocking murder case that cast a bloody shadow over the newly opened Phantasmoon Games. Various rumors have added a suspiciously mysterious touch to the incident. Word has it that the Sinwish Syndicate recently acquired a supplicant mask. Could this be connected to the massacre that wiped them out? An IPC worker also tragically perished in the incident. But why would an IPC employee be on the Sinwish Syndicate turf in the first place? Regarding the above questions, I've already contacted the Security Bureau for clarification. The receptionist stated the case is still under investigation. Residents of Planarcadia are advised not to believe or spread rumors, and await further official announcements. Thank you.
What? The Herald of Death is still alive?
Should we, I feel like, I mean, if he was executed, wouldn't we all know the guy's actual name? Right? Like, I mean, okay. When we talk about serial killers, we don't talk about their nicknames. We say their actual names. John Wayne Gacy, but that's like, I mean, that's the one that came off top of mind. But like, we don't really say their like alias, right? Is it at the games?
People at the Department of Aberration Defense told me that the Herald of Death was executed after his verdict was passed. Even were he to be resurrected, the rules dictate that the same person cannot become a supplicant twice.
Okay, so even a resurrected person can't become a supplicant twice.
Are you saying we've got a copycat?
Oof.
That's right. The Herald of Death has a copycat. But what I find even more worrying is that this Phantasmoon Games has caught the attention of something even more terrifying than the Herald of Death.
What?
I believe that whether or not this Herald of Death copycat has a connection to the Phantasmoon games, defeating him presents an excellent opportunity for you to demonstrate the resolve of the Nameless to the whole of Planarcadia.
Just as you did all those years ago.
Exactly.
So, Himiko, do you mind explaining me how you did it? Or what that person's abilities were? Or, like, his name?
As for you, Dad, have any clients commissioned you lately? It'd be best if you left this world for a while.
Aw, wait, okay, that's nice. She cares.
May I take that as my daughter showing concern for her dad?
Aw.
You can take it as a safety advisory from the Astral Express.
Yeesh.
Also, as she has already become a supplicant and joined the Phantasmoon games, she will have my full support. I'd like her to temporarily keep the Mask of Elation that has been passed down through our family.
Oh.
Too late for me to raise any objections at this point, right? Sounds good. The mask stays with the kid.
Wait, does Himiko have any other family? Other than Ryusuke?
Thank you. Would you like another drink?
Got it. Next, it's time to show me the way out, isn't it? Oh, I've definitely overstayed my welcome. For most of my life, I couldn't be there for my daughter. And now that I finally have the chance, she wants me to leave. In that case, I ought to be on my way.
Is he actually gonna leave?
Himiko, the Graphia family has a number of records about the Phantasmoon games, passed down through the generations. Come over to the school library later. I'll give them to you.
Oh.
I'll be there, Dad.
Oh! Wait, that made my heart grow like a little bit.
My father's little tour seems to have made things awkward for everyone on the Express.
Nah, girl, you're good. You know, work through your problems.
Let's head to the parlor car and check in on Welt and March. Now that my father's gone, we can all relax a bit.
Just a moment. I want to chat with you. I haven't...
Has Mr. Ryosuke left?
I thought we were chatting.
Yes. I told him to head home for now. After all, what is going on with the Phantasmoon games has nothing to do with him.
Okay, alright. Theory time, because I feel like I just feel it in my bones. Two things. Dark twist is that Mr. Ryusuke is the Herald of Death copycat killer. Dark theory 1 is one of the possibilities. I'm not saying 100% it is, but I'm saying just how this is playing out in the story, right? Theory 2 is that I literally forgot it as I was saying it. Oh my god, what am I... Oh yeah. Theory 2 is that Mr. Ryusuke is going to be killed by the Herald of Death. And it's going to have some unfortunate but good character growth for Himiko. That's the two feelings. I don't know, there's some red flags there. I don't know why. I can't believe I forgot that mid-sentence.
I'm really sorry, everyone, for bringing my personal family matters onto the Express.
Nah, girl, we didn't know jack shit about you, apparently, before.
Not at all. Mr. Ryusuke is your family. And that makes him part of our family, too. And the most important thing for family is to be together. So he's welcome to drop by anytime.
Yeah, Grandpa's welcome anytime.
Madame Pearl sent a message to the Express just now, inviting our supplicant to a meeting. She'll have a private car waiting for us.
Me?
Yes. The meeting won't be held in some stuffy, formal reception room. She would like us to visit and tour the headquarters of a company under her name instead. Himiko, you know about Pearlux Corp, right?
Oh, is he gonna nerd out?
Of course. It's the biggest entertainment conglomerate in Planarcadia.
Entertainment company?
That's right. Pearlux Corp is a titan, dominating the entertainment consumer market, including cartoons, comics, games, toys, and the like. They've cornered half the market.
That sounds like a duopoly.
Oh, so that's where the Pearl in Pearlux comes from. It's a play on her name.
Did no one...
Did Pearl mention what she wanted to talk about?
She didn't say much, but she specifically mentioned wanting to discuss the developments regarding the Phantom Moon games, and that she could provide us with a bit of help.
Helping her opponents in the Eonic game? Oh, looks like she realizes we are all in the same boat. Perhaps she has also realized that the Phantom Moon games cannot be artificially manipulated.
We may be able to get a clearer picture of Pearl's intentions after we meet with her.
You know, I'm not the best with words, right?
Think about it. You've already crossed paths with key figures from numerous factions, and even built rapport with some. You're already a capable Nameless who can more than hold your own.
Aw.
Though she holds
Thanks,
a
Mom.
high administrative position on this planet, do not forget, she is also one of the 10 Stonehearts. You've already dealt with Aventurine on numerous occasions, so you should have ample experience handling members of the 10 Stonehearts.
I would say that they're very different individuals.
Hey, don't worry. If things do get messy, yours truly is here to save the day.
Honestly, very comforting, considering what we know about March now.
Looks like March wants to visit too.
I'm just trying to look out for her here.
Aw.
Even if things do go sideways, Pearl wouldn't dare get mad at two adorable young ladies like us, right?
Aw.
Well then, I'll
She
leave
still has
this
a
meeting
confidence.
to you two.
Go chill.
Aren't
Long
you
day.
coming with us, Himeko?
I'd like to talk with my father. Didn't he say he would hand over the records about the Phantom Moon games from our family history to me? And honestly, isn't this a good chance for you youngsters to handle things independently?
Aw.
I understand. In that case, she, March, and I will be heading out now.
Independently, we still have
Oh,
well,
score! A private car! So, where are we getting picked up?
You should be familiar with it. It's just under the giant gate next to the At Plaza.
Isn't that where we first met Sparksy? Since we're getting chauffeured there, why not just come straight to us?
this is the perfect chance to do some shopping. Looks like we're not the only ones getting picked up then.
Perfect! I've been wanting to stop by the comic store to grab a copy of Fluffy Across the Blue.
Should we tell Pom Pom that he has a comic book after him?
There may be some information in the family records that could help us. It's just that whenever I think about talking with my father, I can't help feeling uneasy.
Nah, that's real, girl. That's not a Himiko you see very often.
Even someone like me, who's always putting on a composed front, can end up giving everyone a laugh. When you think about it like that, the meeting with Pearl doesn't seem so scary, now does it?
Me take the journey.
We'll head out when you're ready.
March.
Destination Pearlux headquarters. And let's grab a copy of the Fluffy while we're at it.
The Fluffy. Alright. The At Gate.
Look! There's a convenience store! Mind if I grab a copy of Fluffy Across the Blue while we're waiting?
No, girl, you go
Is
ahead.
that the comic based on the Express's adventures? The author sure knows how to tap into what's trending.
Oh!
The best part part is that the author drew all of us as adorable little animals. Totally fits our personas, don't you think?
You're a super adorable March Bunny.
Right back at ya, baseball raccoon.
That's cute.
In fact, it was recently announced that the Fluffy is getting an animated adaptation, and the copyright for it is currently held by Pearlux Corp.
How is there a in-game anime before we're getting a actual anime of Honkai Star Rail?
It's a super memorable comic. No way can I miss getting a copy while I'm here. I promise I won't be long. A couple of minutes, tops.
That should be fine.
Looks like we got here on the early side. Since coming to this world, I still haven't had a chance to get a street-level view of the city. How about this? We'll meet up under the at the plaza gate in a few minutes.
At the at.
All right. Sounds like a plan.
He does sound more fatherly. I'm just saying.
Might as well take a look around then.
Firefly? Alright, let's go.
Absolutely insane. Did you see the post I shared?
No, ma'am? Ooh, what is going on
Hey,
here?
You hear the news? There was a supplicant battle at Graphia Academy.
Yeah, I saw it. The online forums are already blowing up.
The supplicant called Sparksy. How terrifying! Actually using live streams to spread mimetic viruses. Eons, that's just evil! I can't believe the Department of Aberration Defense is letting someone that dangerous run loose!
I mean, technically speaking, they can't do anything.
I heard her live stream got permabanned.
Oof.
Good thing that Nameless from the Astral Express acted so quickly.
She's gonna be a kick streamer now.
I wonder what the next supplicant will do.
Well, if it's Ashvale and he is part of the Veracity, then there's gonna be lots of eating. Let's see.
Have you read the new chapter of
A
Fluffy Across the Blue?
Wait, it's March. March 7th.
I've tried buying a copy of the Fluffy from a couple of stores, but they were always sold out. I really hope this store has it in stock.
That's why you get a little. I mean, I guess having a physical copy is always nice. I was about to say, you get one of those comic apps. That's what I do.
Have you read the new
Chapter
of
Fluffy Across the Blue?
Sorry, I'm not into comics for kids.
Oh. Wow, you just ruined it, dog.
They just released the official concept art for that giant pom-pom robot.
That mech design is totally unrealistic. What's so great about it?
It's a mech.
Do you have the slightest clue how to talk to other people? Do you?
I mean, to be fair, he's honestly, he's real for that one.
Hey, relax. Now, if we were talking about a fusion between Daybreak Squadron and the Raccoon, that would totally get my attention.
What?
Wow, you are unbelievably childish.
Hey, everyone has their own nerddums. Fandoms.
Hello there. Would you like to learn more about the Research Society of Happy Smiles?
No.
So, are there any charges or fees?
Is the weight of work and stress in your life crushing you? Check out the Research Society of Happy Smiles.
Ashvale's like, you have no idea.
So, this free?
How broke is he?
Rest assured, the only thing joining our Research Society will cost you is a bit of your precious time. We've set up a venue near Dovebrook, where we offer free psychological counseling and living assistance to all visitors. All our services are provided free of charge.
I had a friend who passed away, and he'd mentioned you before. He told me that if I ever ran into trouble, the kind people at the Research Society would help me.
Your friend passed away? How terribly sad. But the words he left you have illuminated your path in life.
He told me that if I joined the Research Society of Happy Smiles, I could get rid of my suffering forever and be eternally happy. That true?
Oh, he's definitely playing it up.
Of course it's true. Just look at the society we live in. Everyone's suspicious and dismissive of one another, and willing to take dangerous risks just for a little pleasure, for a thrill. Did you hear about how a streamer took over Graphia Academy and was trying to spread a memetic virus through the internet? And over in Duffbrook, gang violence erupted and left a pile of corpses in its wake. Oh, may the Master of Elation save us all.
I feel like the Master of Elation would be very pissed off at what you guys are doing.
The Research Society was founded with the sole purpose of healing humanity.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Like the founder of their society is like blessed by.
Laughter across the mortal coil and eliminate all suffering.
Wait, no way that's possible.
Of course it's possible, for this is a world blessed by the god of elation, where Aha has granted us the right to happiness. Have either of you heard about the tragedy of the Bloodstained Games 15 years ago?
I've heard of it.
Why, of course you have. You're the Astral Express's superstar. You've even dug up everything there is to know about something that happened over a decade ago. There was an awful accident during the last Moon Games, and many people lost their loved ones and children. It was as if a hole that could never be filled had been drilled into their hearts, leaving only sorrow to accompany them for the rest of their lives.
Damn.
To escape their suffering, these people who had lost their loved ones gathered together and established a mutual support association. This was the Research Society of Happy Smiles' predecessor.
Isn't that oh, I forgot what's her name. The starts with an F, the founder.
It's now been well over a decade, and the Research Society continues to help more and more people emerge from the darkness in their lives and step into a brighter, happier future. Come to think of it, it would be most wonderful if a distinguished person like yourself were also interested in our Research Society. Should you find yourself with a moment to spare, please come and visit our Mutual Aid Society.
Well, if it isn't the Astral Express's superstar. Of course it's you. Looks like we really were bound to run into each other.
Hey, don't sound too happy. Detective Passerby. What are you doing?
I'm here to do my job. Problem is, you've gone and messed up my investigation.
How'd I manage that?
Here I was, pretending to be a broke passerby to infiltrate this shady research society. You should have ignored me, but no, you acted like some approachable celebrity waltzing into a supermarket, hijacking my conversation with their recruiter.
Oh, okay, I'm just gonna be honest with you, brother. You don't look broke. You got too much silver on to be broke.
Yeah, with a star like you here, I can't even test the waters anymore. You must have heard about the Sinwish Syndicate killings in Dovebrook, right? The lead I'm following might be connected to this Research Society of Happy Smiles. But I'll stop there. Not like you're going to pay for my intel, and none of this is any of your business anyway.
Someone I knew. Are we getting vengeance for Scott? Is that the storyline here?
Based on your social circle, you wouldn't be talking about the poor IPC sap who was unlucky enough to be there, huh? Planning to avenge him?
I'm planning to defeat the Herald of Death. That counts as revenge.
Oh. So your next miracle will be executing the Herald of Death. Can't say I'm surprised.
Yeesh.
Be careful. The murderer is the Herald of Death. He's dangerous.
Oh, thanks for your concern. Oh, be careful. Been a hot minute since anyone said that to me.
Oof. He's a little antagonistic.
Even so, it's my duty to solve the case. Doesn't matter if nobody pays me. I'll still find the killer and exact justice on the spot.
Okay, he is so Galaxy Ranger coded. A friend of you among the victim?
A fool I happen to be on fairly good terms with. Revenge killings or turf wars. Wouldn't be unusual for gang members to die like that, but dying at the hands of some psycho who kills for kicks? That I can't accept. No matter where you are in the cosmos, which era, regardless of how civilization evolves, some rules will just never change. Like an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth.
Hey, guess which lucky girl just managed to snag the last copy in the whole store? Oh, who's this?
He's a Galaxy Ranger. I promise you. Nah, he's so Galaxy Ranger coded. That line right there, ooh, that's so that is so much.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Ashvale, the famous detective.
The famous
You could
detective.
say your friend and I are acquainted through past clashes.
We didn't actually fight though.
We did have a bit of a clash of opinions back at the tavern, did we not?
That's what you meant by clash? Fair enough.
First time I've ever heard anyone introduce themselves as a famous detective.
That's what I'm saying.
Mr. Ashvale, why are you staring at me? Is there something weird on my face?
It'd be wild if if he can see Evernight in her. I know he's probably not, but I'm just saying that'd be wild.
Young lady, you're holding a copy of Fluffy Across the Blue, right? Would you mind giving it to me?
Oh, he's just a comic fan.
Well, give it to you. This was the last copy in the store, you know.
Oh, I see. Of course. I'm not asking you to give it away for free. I'll pay for it. The retail price is 300 credits. I can pay you 10 times sticker price. 3,000 credits. What do you say?
What a dude to make a comic fan. I kind of love that. I love that quirk. 3,000 credits. Well, let's say assume that based off of this, we can assume that 300 credits is like 300. Let's say 300 yen. I think would be like fair. So that'd be like $3. So he's saying $30 for it.
Hey, mister, this isn't about the money.
Because it was the last one on the shelves. True. The last item in stock is like the final slice of cake on the plate. The last prey animal on the plains never fails to stir our urge to seize it before anyone else. So?
Dude, I love this guy.
30,000 credits. How about that? That's my final offer. I'm not exactly rolling in money here.
Why are you fighting over a comic book with a kid?
Truth is, I'm actually buying it for that foolish friend of mine. The one who died.
Okay, I don't fully believe that. I find it so funny that we call March a kid.
Today is his farewell ceremony. I thought I'd buy him his favorite comic to pay my respects. He'd always be rambling on about some raccoon with a baseball bat, and how the journey of the express would never end, that kind of stuff. I heard those stories so many times, it felt like my ears were gonna fall off. But after all that fuss, I completely missed the chance to buy it. Every store around here is sold out.
Oh, that's enough. My poor little heart can't handle sob stories like that.
Aw.
Here, Mr. Ashvale, take the comic.
Damn, March. She's so easy.
Thank you very much for the comic, young lady. Here's the 30,000 credits. Ooh, as promised. I heard you're the real-life inspirations for the characters. Since you're here, could I perhaps trouble you to sign it?
Unbelievable.
May your journey never end.
Thank you both. If Kostat could see this from where he is now, I'm sure he'd be smiling down on us.
What if it actually is Kostai that's like a huge fan? That would be hilarious.
As a token of my gratitude, I'd like to give you a friendly word of caution, little girl. I know you plan to target the Herald of Death and cement your heroic image. However, all eyes will be on you during the Phantom Moon Games. On such a public stage, discretion would be wise. Because when the masses see your magnificent miracles and wield your extraordinary power, fear and jealousy could turn their wish power into wish you ill power at the drop of a hat. Forgive the expression, but you get what I mean.
I love his voice, like how the delivery of his voice is. It's so good. Just like, I don't know. I can't describe it. It's like so like matter of fact, like kind of bantery talky.
So,
and it just switches to serious.
Herald of Death? Why not leave the whole messy affair of revenge to someone who couldn't care less about winning or losing? Like me.
Wait, did she just confirm that he's a supplicant?
Just like this comic. I'm dead set on getting him.
You're a supplicant?
Is he an acquaintance of yours?
I think he just ripped off March. Actually, I think he ripped himself off.
He's just some weird detective who was passing by.
Actually, technically, maybe having us sign it made it worth a lot more, actually.
It's nearly time for Perlux Corp to pick us up. We should get going.
All right, let's go see Pearl at her home base, corporation, company.
Well, we're here. So where are they? I don't see anyone in IPC uniform.
Running late? That doesn't sound
Maybe
right.
They got stuck in traffic on their way over.
I feel like Planarcadia traffic would suck.
Greetings, crew of the Astral Express. It is my honor to escort you on your visit to headquarters.
Oh, Welt's gonna fanboy.
Mechatron?
I am guard number 100086, created by Perlux Corp, a security specialist from the business division. My designated human name is Faerun.
Faerun?
To derive from an ancient language meaning iron. It's a pleasure to be of service.
Wow, a Mechatron employee. How cool is that? Oh my god, Welt's gonna freak.
I'm truly honored.
I am so glad they got a voice actor for Welt for him to freak out and fanboy.
So, what are we waiting for? Let's go.
Yeah, isn't there supposed to be a car?
According to the instructions given to me by Madame Pearl's secretary, there is still one more guest I need to pick up.
Asheville? Oh, I was right.
Oh, now, how did I not see this coming? Looks like we're going the same way after all.
Then why'd you walk the other way?
It's you again.
Hey, Mechatron, what's the plan? Do we hop into your cockpit, or are you gonna give us all a piggyback while you fly over?
Your ride is ready. Please, take your seats, everyone.
Oh, damn. Oh, she got a 1990s Toyota Corolla? Is that what it is?
Whoa. Now that's what I call a custom paint job.
Your ride isn't your run-of-the-mill business car, but a customized, made-to-order vehicle, used especially for receiving guests.
I feel like it's like the Back to Future car.
This might come across as a bit insensitive, but I have to ask. Can Faerun actually fit in the driver's seat?
Honestly, real. How are you going to drive this thing?
Of course not. I'll be driving and monitoring this vehicle remotely. Please, take your seats.
I feel like they could have just got a bigger car. Just a thought. It's a pom-pom bot. It's a pom bot. Oh.
Now that is astonishing.
There's a difference between a robot and a giant robot.
Wow, that's one
He is so happy.
Welcome to the headquarters of the Perlux Corp.
I gotta wonder how Pearl was like, I got a great idea, guys. How about me? But like manly and but like a lot of it and big.
Back when Himeko said this was an entertainment company, I knew their headquarters wouldn't be some ordinary old office building.
I feel like the Pure Point office is probably not an ordinary office building either. Just a thought.
This is way too much. That giant robot statue? This place is totally like some supersized mecha hangar.
Okay, no offense to Pearl. I feel like this is not her design. I feel like there was an interior designer.
You're absolutely right. In accordance with the vision of our founder, our lobby was intentionally constructed, as you see it now, to realize dreams that far exceed what consumers imagine has always been Perlux Corp's core design philosophy, and we have never strayed from it. If any of you are familiar with our company's works, you may recognize this as...
Oh?
Mechatron Warrior Series, the Daybreak Squadron's base of operations.
Oh, his nerd is coming out.
Looks like Mr. Yang here is quite a fan of our company's animated works.
Oh, the shock.
Now, Madame Pearl would like to invite everyone from the Astral Express to take a tour before your official meeting begins. She has arranged for a member of our staff to accompany you.
It's Scott 2.0, but as a robot. Also, where's Asheville?
I understand, Mr. Faerun. Thank you for escorting us all this way.
Well then, I'll take my leave. This way, Detective.
Oh, he's going first.
See you around, everyone.
Oh, really? Pearl wants us to look around here before the meeting? That seems kinda weird.
Just wants to show off. Wants Mr. Yang to be happy.
Related to her proposed collaboration? Perhaps this is her way of introducing her other identity.
Her other identity?
It's all good as long as we get a chance to look around. That works for me. Why don't we explore while we wait for our new guide?
So I was looking at old Star Rail footage because for like a video I'm editing, and they do have so much more facial like expressions in Planarcadia compared to like, especially for 1.0, but like a lot more facial expressions and animation like add-ons and graphics.
Mr. Yang, over here, quick, come on.
Looks like March's inner explorer has been awakened again.
Oh.
Mr. Yang, isn't this your favorite giant robot?
Okay. Giant robot! Engine of creation.
Saw it. Please, just keep it down. We're here as their guests. We should be careful about what sort of impression we leave. Looking more closely, it appears many of this Mechatron's components were never installed. Oh, what a shame. I was hoping to see it finished, to see the completed Mechatron. Imagine how it would look in motion. What a glorious sight that would be.
Oh yes, our image.
Really? Oh, in that case, Mr. Yang, let's hear it. Which one's stronger? This giant robot or that Arahato you designed back when you were an animator?
Oh god, I do really need to watch the Honkai Impact 3rd stuff then, huh?
Seeing as we're on someone else's property, comparing robots from different works would be most disrespectful to the creators themselves.
He just doesn't want to say he would lose. Come on, pretty please. I want to know too.
Arahato is an animation all about robots, while Daybreak Squadron is a live-action hero drama. The two really cannot be compared.
But mine would win.
Oh, what a stereotypically textbook mature answer.
My days of being a hot-headed young man are well behind me, so please, cut this mature old man some slack, would you? We don't usually come to a place this cool. So why don't the three of us take a photo under this massive Mechatron?
with the Emanator remembrances.
Now we're talking. Let me set the self-timer so we can all get in the shot together.
Don't forget to turn on the beauty filter.
Oh, standing below a huge Mechatron like this is just incredible.
Looks like Mr. Yang's still young at heart after all.
Damn. Well, we don't get to see the head. I'm trying to get to see the head. All right. Y'all don't know how to take photos. Y'all don't know what... What? Nihilix!
Where did this extra person in the photo come from?
Ghost? But it's daytime, and there's way too many people here anyway.
She just popped Ghastly.
Who are you?
Where did you come from?
Oh.
Very much an observant one.
Wow, this truly is a magnificent face.
Why, thank you. I do have a magnificent face.
Oh, it's nothing like how it looks on the news. Being able to see it up close feels almost surreal.
It is a little okay. I know it's the same voice actress for Farina. It does. There is a little bit where it's like, it is a little weird hearing it, but it does work. Aw, oh, she's blushing.
Am I too close? No, sorry, my bad. I'm not great with personal space.
Keep the any closer. I'm calling the cops. Keep the compliments coming. Aw.
Sorry. It's impossible not to stare at a face this amazing. You'll forgive me, right?
Yes.
Oh, right. I forgot to show you my ID. Right, here we are. I'm Nihilux, and I work at Parallax Corp's Imagenesis Technology Department. I'm a P-30 agent who works for the IPC.
And the creator of P-30 is actually pretty high. Actually, if you think about it, P-30 is pretty high. I didn't expect her to be part of the IPC. How high up the corporate ladder is P-30?
Just a slightly higher ranking workhorse, that's all.
No.
Not on the same level as those big shots from the Strategic Investment Department who you folks usually deal with.
Wait, so she's okay, so assumingly, because it's not technically confirmed that she's the writer. Is it not technically? Basically, she's the writer for Fluffy. I'm assuming that's probably a side project of hers, unless the publisher is Parallax Corp. I was not expecting her to be IPC.
What brings you here?
She works here.
Madam Pearl sent me to the lobby to pick you up. All of you are famous super cosmic level heroes whose faces have been all over the news more times than I can count. So of course I recognized you right away and just couldn't help rushing over here to snap a selfie with you. Hope you don't mind.
This is not what I imagine Nihilix would be like. I do like it though. I do like this kind of like, I don't know how to describe it.
I see. Well, then, hello, Miss Nihilux.
She's kind of like teasing, which is teasing and kind of like
Hello,
poking
everyone.
fun and stuff.
Starting now, I'll be your tour guide, taking you on a comprehensive and in-depth tour to every single must-visit place in this building. From the Mechatron Imagenesis that managed to pique Mr. Yang's interest, to Miss March's favorite fluffy across the blue merchandise, I'll reveal all the secrets behind our hottest products.
I guess it would make sense that they would have the rights to a Pom Pom bot if if the publisher for Fluffy Across the Blue is Pearl.
Seriously? I can't wait.
Of course I'm being serious.
If there's anything you want to see, learn about, or even get your hands on along the way, anything at all, just let me know. Why don't we head to the gift shop first? I'll get you all some souvenirs.
Isn't that usually the end of the tour? Is that just me? Right?
Hang on a sec.
Oh, it's an enemy.
Ladies and gentlemen, to Pearlux Corp.
Pearlux Corp.
To ensure your safety and comfort, please avoid
It is officially licensed. Now available for pre-order.
There's a saying that goes, dreams of wealth, the heart of a hero, and countless efforts all lead to Pearlux Corp.
Not really, it doesn't really flow off the tongue there, girl.
Whether you're a kid or an adult, everyone has their
I do
own
love the
sweet
music.
dreams.
It
Becoming a
very
hero
much
saves
reminds
the
me
world
of
from evil
Disneyland.
forces. Merging with a giant Mechatron to unleash awesome ultimate moves. Yeah! Pearlux Corp sells these dreams and makes a killing off of them. If I could have everyone's attention,
Is that Scott?
you can buy models of Pearlux Corp's Mechatrons in this area. Among them is the best-selling Daybreak Squadron series.
Wow, look at this. It's so intricate. No wonder Mr. Yang's got Mechatrons on the brain.
Oh, he's definitely spending. He's, ooh, yeah. Well, is spending his salary.
I very much envy the kids here in Planarcadia. Back in my day, robot toys were still quite the luxury.
Back in my day, on Earth.
Seeing all your eyes light up like that reminded me that I, too, was once young.
How old are you?
Back then, there was a stretch when I was so broke that I'd spend ages debating whether to buy a carton of milk from the convenience store. I kept telling myself that I had to work hard so I could get rich someday.
Her design looked good. I do remember the whole thing about her eyes being split, though, which was kind of funny.
So, did you manage to get rich?
I mean, if she's the writer Fluffy Across the Blue.
After years of hard work and hustling, at the very least, I'm no longer young.
You are both young and beautiful. God damn.
Oh, aren't you the sweetest? But I do have my secret to staying young. That is, lying about your actual age. Keep that in mind, just in case. Now, back to the grind.
Also, isn't she a president of a failing a newspaper corporation that we took care of? Okay, one thing I really like about her design, I'm not sure if you noticed.
I'm pretty close to making a sweet little profit.
She has her, like, the collars is all, like, comic book panels and, like, black and white manga panels, which is so cool.
Oh, don't keep us in suspense, Miss Nihilux. Just spill the beans. Pretty please.
You might not believe this, but I have some friends who've been trying to create a decentralized digital currency to fight against the IPC's credit system.
Oh my god. She's starting crypto. She's a crypto bro.
Are these people from Punk Lord?
That's right. These people are from the Nomadic Miners faction. They've discovered a way to hijack Noose's computing power for mining and are digging up a limited supply of learned coins. And I have gone all in with everything I got on this project.
Ooh. Girl, I'm gonna be so honest with you. I'm not sure this is gonna turn out well.
I feel like this is a very risky way of doing things.
Leave it to the IPC to find another gambler. Or at least someone desperate.
Life's full of ups and downs, right? The higher the risk, the bigger the reward.
What's with the characters this time around and being, let's say, questionable with their money? Oh, this is so cool. We need to. But what if I told you that you could buy one to help Pom Pom with the chores? Now you're interested, aren't you?
Hey, wait. This isn't right. Isn't this Pom Pom?
Oh, wow. Oh, that's some really fine craftsmanship.
Do you think Pom Pom would feel weird about this?
This is a toy model of Alloy King Pom Pom, which hasn't been officially released to the market yet. But just you wait. You'll see even cooler toys coming up later.
Are you sure there's no copyright issue with this thing?
Are you? I feel like we would have it.
Actually, this is Pom Pom from Fluffy Across the Blue, which is totally unrelated to the Pom Pom from Astral Express.
Why is it called? Copyright stuff is really complicated, huh? That means they're still related.
Pom Pom and Pom Pom are different characters. You really shouldn't be making cross-franchise comparisons.
We're the franchise.
Speaking of souvenirs for the Express, I bet nothing could be more perfect than this toy.
Oh, all right. But it feels a bit one-sided if I'm the only one giving a gift here. All right.
I have a small favor to ask. Would you mind taking a photo with me by that headless Mechatron statue over there? And maybe signing the photo too. I'd love to leave it as a memento for the staff at Perlux Corp. How's that sound? If you're willing, I can pull a few strings and use my access privileges to give you all the gold-plated prototype of the yet-to-be-released King Pom Pom Alloy Armor 999, the only one in the entire universe. Just give it a thought.
Something's telling me she doesn't actually work here.
It's nothing, really. When heroes from the Astral Express grace our humble establishment, how could we not offer something special? It would be unworthy of your status otherwise.
I do kind of love that all of the characters so far have like a quirk to them in Planarcadia, which is fitting. They all have like a bit of this like kind of quirkiness to them.
It's all up to you.
Come on, let's go.
I do feel like our signature is probably worth so much. Like a Fluffy Across the Blue comic with the Trailblazer, with the whole nameless signature. Easy money. You could print money. A Perlux Core theme sculpture for taking group photos. You can go behind the sculpture and place your amazing face in an appropriate spot. Adjust the camera to a suitable angle, and you'll look like a Mechatron warrior.
Man and Mechatron in perfect harmony. Ready to take a photo?
Wait, are we gonna step on the little
I'm ready.
whispers? Are we? No, we're gonna stand on them? That's so mean. They don't feel it. In Arcadia today, Mechatrons have become an indispensable part of life as visitors flock to embody the vision of man and Mechatron in perfect harmony. The original meaning behind these old posters has long since faded into obscurity. Oh, what the hell? Am I... Nope. No. Wait, am I... What am I doing? Oh, duh. Shit. She's totally selling this. You know for a fact she's selling this. And then buying more cryptocurrency. Watch that be like actually just Silverwolf's side gig to make money.
Urge to keep it all to myself.
And don't forget about that exclusive gift you promised.
You bet. In fact, I'll throw in a normal edition for each one of you as hush money. Come on, let's head to checkout.
That's hush money.
Crush mediocrity.
P30's pretty high up. It has to be pretty high up, right?
Ladies and gentlemen, to Perlux.
Because, like, what?
How are you
Venturing's
doing?
P45?
It's my pleasure to serve you.
I'd like to present each of our 3 distinguished guests from the Astral Express with an Alloy King Pom Pom toy model as a gift.
Oh, look at the black, like the black ink marks on her hair. So cool too, and it kind of matches the coat design.
Sure, you got it. For the gift expense record, could you please provide your employee ID?
Please charge these expenses to this employee ID.
Oh, it's definitely not. She definitely doesn't work here.
Huh. This is Madame Pearl's ID number.
Pearl's ID number?
After all, you are esteemed guests invited by Madame Pearl herself. It would only be fitting for the gifts to be presented in her name.
I don't know if I could tell. Okay. Idea. Theory. Funny theory about Nihilix. She has the reporting, the tabloid president. It failed. Failed horrendously. She abandoned a bunch of furbos, I mean. And then she was also the creator of Fluffy Across the Blue. But she's broke and needed money. And so she made a deal with Pearl instead of just selling the rights to Fluffy Across the Blue. She is the continuous writer of it and became an employee of the IPC. And became P30 instead of going the ranks normally. I got you.
I see. Please wait a moment. Your Alloy King Pom-Pom is all packed up.
Why does it kind of look real?
Take it with you, or shall we use our delivery service?
Yo, 100% they're making this into an actual model. They are 100% making this into an actual model. It is kind of sick looking, though.
Since we still have the tour to go through, please just have it delivered to the Astral Express.
No problem. Hope you enjoy your visit here.
Now that the gifts are done, I'll take you to the Mechatron Design Lab.
Wait, what happened to our special edition one?
This is the part I've been looking forward to the most.
Ooh. Design Lab. This reminds me, I need to actually build Welt. I have yet to build Welt. I know he's getting a upgrade soon. We are famous.
No way!
You're Miss Wreck.
Raccoon! No, that's not right. You're oh, from the Astral Express. Wow! And is Miss March Bunny herself here too?
How about Welt?
Hi. I actually prefer to be called by my real name, March 7th.
Nah, you're Miss March Bunny now.
How lucky to meet 3 members of the Express crew at once. I'm a huge fan of you all, especially my senior. I haven't missed a single episode of Fluffy Across the Blue. And I've even bought all the collector's editions.
Damn.
How could this guy say he likes you more than me to my face? Good thing I'm not that petty.
Not that petty. That petty.
Don't worry, March.
She's the main character.
World love the real Express crew, or just the cute animal crew from the Fluffy.
I don't just follow the Fluffy series. I've been keeping tabs on all your adventures in Bellabog, the Cienjo, Penacony, and Emphorius. Though, it's such a shame there's so little video footage of the Emphorian War online.
There's also... Oh, wait, hold on. How the fuck did you get footage from Bellabog? What the fuck? Wait, hold on.
Oh, right. I just rewatched the scene where the Trailblazer embarked on another trailblazing expedition in Holy Grail Stay Night. Oh, your speech was so inspiring.
Aw, stop it. I couldn't have made it in this without some team effort.
Such modesty from a legendary hero. What a stellar role model for all of us.
It's okay. You can take our photo.
Oh, right. I have a precious trash can in my collection at home. If I'd have known I'd meet my senior today, I'd have brought that can with me.
Just take a photo.
Could I ask for your autograph? If that's okay with you. Just sign my clothes, please. I'm never gonna watch this ever again.
Oh, you're acting exactly like me from 10 minutes ago, kid. Don't worry, she won't fly away just yet. As for you, you've been chattering away nonstop. How about giving us a proper introduction so that your idol gets to know you better?
Oh.
Sorry, I got way too excited. I'm Warrior Cinderborn from Daybreak Squadron. And my real name, Well, my real name doesn't matter. Just call me Cinderborn.
Little weird. A little weird.
If you're not in a hurry, would you mind chatting with me for a bit?
Oh, so he's a child actor. Child actor? Teenage actor. Young actor. I actually don't know much about Daybreak Squadron.
Daybreak Squadron is the most popular superhero drama in Full Wish TV's Mechatron Warrior series, following the story of young heroes fighting alongside Mechatrons against the Shadow Slither to save
Shadow Slither.
I never expected Mr. Yang to be so familiar with our story's background.
After all, I'm a loyal fan of your show.
I'm truly honored.
Aw. So what do you usually get up to around here?
I'm just a small-time actor playing a hero on TV. And like my senior's deeds inspired me, Daybreak Squadron has also motivated people to fight against all challenges in real life.
Aw.
Recently, Full Wish TV
Full Wish.
got
There we go.
approval
That was the
from
name.
the Department of Aberration Defense. So now, the magical Mechatron Daybreak Warriors from the show can operate in reality. My friends and I are just honored to fight alongside the real Bullet Worm.
Hold up, what? You're gonna fight what? Hold on. Sir? Yes, Full Wish was the name I was like trying to remember. She's the head of the Research Society of Happy Smiles, head of Full Wish TV, and also one of Himiko's old classmates that during the time that survived the Herald of Death incident, which is interesting. Which is why some people might think she might be one of the people that is copycatting.
Sorry. I didn't quite understand that. So, are you still an actor or not?
How should I put this? My teammates and I are both actors and real masked heroes. Whenever disaster strikes the city or evil threatens citizens, we show up alongside Mechatron warriors to protect everyone.
Something tells me that these evil disasters are maybe might have been put up from Pearl-X Core so that they can be solved by Pearl-X Core. Just a thought. Just a thought. I feel like that'd be a move to be played.
I'm here today to test a Mechatron's performance and do some advertising shoots while I'm at it.
Full Wish TV and Pearl-X Corp have always been partners. Even the squad's transformation Mechatron is imaginated by Pearl-X Corp.
Wow.
The more popular Daybreak Squadron's drama becomes, the more wish power flows into the Mechatrons, making the squad shine even brighter in reality. And the more active they are, the better Pearl-X Corp's model kits sell. It's a perfect, virtuous cycle.
Virtuous is a way to put it. It's definitely profitable as a cycle.
Oh, sorry for taking up your precious time with all this chit-chat. If the crew hasn't visited the combat testing area yet, I'd like to volunteer myself as my senior's opponent for the test. If that's all right with you.
Wouldn't it cause damage to the place? Oh, shit.
The hero of the Astral Express gracing us with guidance and leaving some data would surely make the staff here very happy.
You should see what I honestly feel like you should see what March and Mr. Yang could do.
Oh, what perfect timing! The combat testing area is also part of today's tour.
I wonder if it would be kind of funny if during the what's it called? During the currency war, when Nihilix comes out and she's one of the characters, it's gonna be like Topaz. It's like Topaz, Pearl, all the Stonehearts, and then Nihilix.
That's the way to fame for ya. Don't let down those kids who look up to you.
Also, don't lose to them.
Honestly, that's my weakness. I can't allow myself to let adorable kids down.
First, have everyone take part in the assembly process for the Mechatron in the control room. Then, using this Mechatron as a template, we'll build a smaller unit for her so she can try out the combat test program. So, follow me, everyone.
She's a good tour guide. What the fuck is that? Wait, what in the... What the... Wait, what? Who thought this was a good idea? Guys, if 2 legs makes you run, then 4 must make you run faster. I guess that's true to a certain extent. I'm not gonna lie though, this building is kind of sick. It kind of does give me the Avengers like base in Disneyland or California Adventure.
Imagenesis Design Lab. 15 years ago, the first Mechatrons of Planarcadia were born here, and they immediately gained widespread social influence upon their debut. Today, Mechatrons have become the most common and iconic symbol throughout the streets. You could say that Mechatrons are the first and currently only Imagine that can be mass-produced on assembly lines.
She has a very good, like, guide voice. Does Planarcadia really need that many Mechatrons?
Imagine such as Mechatrons, which can be produced and discontinued at will, are the perfect residents for Planarcadia, and perhaps the perfect IPC employees too.
That's a little on the nose about AI, just saying.
In some people's eyes, being able to create an infinite army of Mechatrons would be even better. Say, dear guests, do you know what the first step is to creating an Imagine in Planarcadia?
To wish upon a star.
Drawing the physical form?
As expected of the Nameless, you're quite knowledgeable about the customs and culture of the world you've set foot in. Drawing the physical form means humans using brushes to give shape to fictional beings, which was originally the domain of professional artists. But here, collective creation and standardized Mechatron blueprints have replaced traditional artwork, improving standardized workflow efficiency and reducing wish power resource waste. In short, this is the industrial revolution everyone's been chasing.
This has to be like Punklordian tech. And I do kind of wonder, like Silverwolf and I guess Zero and all the other Punklordian hackers, is what they're doing a version of Imagenesis? I guess that was confirmed, but like what like Silverwolf fights with is a version of Imagenesis that's an ability that can be used, but a version of it that's able to be used outside of Planarcadia.
Oh, to think that even Imagenesis, a skill as magical as this, could be industrialized. I'm suddenly starting to admire the IPC.
Be careful
nothing. Our
wait till they do that with Memoria. I guess they did.
Social production and public services before Arcadian calendar 2030. And that includes special combat Mechatrons like the Daybreak Squadron.
That's a staggering number. But can the wish power of the people here really sustain so many Imagine?
That's why Perlux Corp keeps churning out animations and hero shows one after another. In other places, these are just entertainment. But here, they're legit breeding grounds for spiritual energy.
Ah, it's actually pretty smart. That's actually pretty smart.
All of this shall serve Madame Pearl's grand goals and ideals. All right, back to square one. First step, let's go print the Mechatron structure blueprint.
Let's go make a Mechatron.
Please adjust the Mechatron design parameters according to your needs.
Aw, dude, I'm giving it 4 machine guns as legs. Parameters, adjust the parameters to restore the...
Mechatron assembly blueprint updated. Processing, printing.
While waiting for the blueprints to generate, it suddenly hits you. This is just a trial project.
Could it be that no matter how much I adjusted, the final printout always comes out exactly the same?
Your suspicion makes sense. But please answer my question first. Which do you prefer? The sense of achievement that comes from hard work, or the convenience of getting things done easily?
Achievement from hard work, of course.
You got that right. The fully automated Imogenesis blueprint design system perfectly matches your needs. You can meticulously adjust every parameter, or just hit one button to skip it all, and the automated system will always produce results that meet the standards.
Huh. It's a little interesting.
Amazing, right? Just like how the inventors on planet Scrulum used to ask themselves, if all their inventions were already pre-recorded in the Supreme Punch Tape, what's the point of inventing in the first place?
Printing complete. Please retrieve your blueprint.
What you just said is the answer. It's not about the results of creation, but the elation we experience in the process.
I would love to see Nihilix as a secret mask fool. I don't know why. That's kind of the vibe I want from her.
Oh, hello. But please, show me your Mechatron assembly blueprint. No problem. The blueprint has been recorded. The Mechatron parts are ready to go. Hope you enjoy the experience.
He does sound like a board staff member. Mr. Yang, you're not coming along?
No, no. March and I will just watch you play from the side.
Now then, please follow my guidance to complete the Mechatron assembly.
Her voice is so good at like guiding. Like it sounds exactly like the voice you hear from a guide in like Disneyland. It's a little like uncannily good.
This experience mainly involves assembling three parts: the arm, the shoulder armor, and the daybreak blade on the back of the Mechatron. Go for it, little raccoon! Assemble the Magico Mechatron,
Magico.
Daybreak Warriors, and save our city!
All right, everyone. I'm heading out.
Interesting. Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay, that should be easy.
The
Wait,
first step of assembly
Wait, this is kind of
to
fun.
remove each part from the frame, one by one. Nippers, hobby knife, sandpaper, sanding stick. Parallax doesn't provide any of these. But don't worry, the explosive device will solve all your problems.
What?
Just step on it, bravely.
What explosive device? Whoa. Is it this thing?
It may look brutal, but it leaves no burrs. And that's the magic that we at Parallax Corp are so proud of.
Ooh. Look at this skills. Pom-pom. Pom-pom's action. Pom-pom jump man. Ooh. Oh, I kind of like that the temporary ones are red and angry. Dude, I'm just killing it at platformers. Look at that. Look at that skill. Look at that. I want some treasure. Wait, can I? How do you get around this? Oh, shit. Oh, I get it. I understand now. Okay. Alright, what do I do? Wait, hold on. What the fuck do I do? Wait, what do I do? Step on me. Oh. That was dumb. Step on me? Never thought I'd hear a block ask me that. Alright, alright, alright.
Next, please activate the mechanical maintenance arm and align it with the shoulder joint base to connect the arm.
I like the eyes of the robot. I don't know why. It's just kind of sick.
Good. We're done with the arm for now.
Someone's 100%
Next,
a Power
activate
Rangers
the
fan growing
mobile
up.
maintenance rack and adjust the mech armor to the shoulder armor panel position.
I do love that. Essentially, a lot of Planarcadia is just like, or not just, but like they've taken like almost every like old school 2000s and 90s like reference points for like people and then made it into a world, and it's kind of
First step is to remove the parts from the frame. Artificial gravity field adjusting. Please exercise caution.
I feel like I wonder if Amber Lee Connors ever did probably did some sort of instructional video, because it sounds way too good. In fact, I feel like I've heard this before.
Towards the unit interface. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. This giant Mechatron is truly the soul of Lux Corp.
I'm not gonna lie, my emotions think this is so bad that almost got me.
Now, for the final part. Please install the Daybreak blade on its back.
The Daybreak blade?
Aim at the mounting point on the back and fire.
Did it fire?
Awaken! Daybreak blade! Mission accomplished. The colossal Mechatron you built with your own hands will now stand proudly in the center of this hall. The great hero of the Astral Express has graced this place, left behind a blueprint, and even contributed their own inspiration to the completion of the Mechatron statue. What outstanding promotional material this is for the marketing.
I guess, you know.
Department.
Run, nameless, charge. Run, nameless, charge. I don't know, what would they sound like? Probably like that. I feel like they would have higher... No, they definitely do. Run, step on me.
A new hero is born right here.
Oh, that's sick.
Step forth, Miss Little Raccoon, and become the guardian of Planarcadia.
Never been a mech guy, but now this is seriously.
Power supply entity detected. Initiating link.
I'm Firefly. Without the trauma.
Mechatron synchronization rate.
I wonder how Firefly would feel about this.
Assembly complete. Could the next step be?
That's right. With the completion of the Mechatron assembly, it's time for some heart-pounding combat.
Do we actually get a fight?
Mechatron synchronization rate 39%. 42%.
Your little fanboy, Cinderborn, is eagerly awaiting
Your
some
little
pointers from
fanboy.
you. While we can't power up this big guy, I've printed a small unit. Now it's time to show you how a Mechatron fights.
Oh, the music's sick. Oh, do we get to control this?
I merged with the Mechatron? Where am I now?
Why, of course. It's the combat testing sandbox. Look, those dazzling...
Oh my god.
An express train
Oh, you can actually move it.
Enhanced full body armor. A steadfast shield for the people.
Oh wait, this is actually kind of sick.
Powerful strike. That's our hero, Little Raccoon. This strike carries what? Our hero got blocked by an illegal building.
Okay.
City, what are you doing?
City, what are you doing?
Smash it to pieces, hero. Just focus on dealing with the city's crisis and let Madame Pearl worry about the compensation.
Yes, totally. To be fair, she'd probably be able to buy very easily. This has to be okay. Look, this has to be like a testing for like a technique for a character. There's no fucking way they made this without considering that this could be a technique for a character. Nihilix, Vita. This could be a test for Vita, the robot. She gets in a robot in her technique. I'm calling it.
City has made it through the worst of it. Hero, do we press on or wipe out the monsters entirely? Hero, you decide.
I decide.
The monsters that were hiding here seem to have been reduced to nothing.
Could it be the one and only Trailblazer of the Astral Express walking towards us?
Yes. You can still recognize me in this form?
You bet. After all, you're our beloved hero.
Although the giant shadow crisis in Duomension City has been dispelled, the real battle for you and the Daybreak Squadron is only just beginning.
See, Ashvale has narrator. We have Nihilix. That's what I'm getting away from this.
Generations of superheroes, you will face off here to determine the victor!
Forged by raging fire, burn away the darkness, the star that set the world ablaze! Blaze Weaver!
Oh, hell yeah.
Slice through the skies, flames of lightning! From the blue heavens descend, Azure Wing!
Cool! Power Rangers unite! Oh, the token girl. She's always yellow.
Cut through despair, unyielding blade of steel, edge that never fades, Cinderborn.
I'm not gonna
You
lie.
can do it, friend.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. The other three were more epic.
Darkness wanes, and dawn awakens! The Daybreak Squadron arises!
Hold on. Where are we in the story now? This is so cringe. Well, I'm curious what happens.
This is an official challenge from the Daybreak
This is so
Squadron.
cringe.
Great hero
Says the...
Astral Express. If we defeat you, we hope you'll accept our invitation to become the honorary Phantom 5th member of the Daybreak Squadron and help us safeguard the peace of Planarcadia.
Nah, I still want to keep... continue trailblazing.
Honorary. It's an honorary position.
Hey, Greg, didn't you have something to tell your hero? Now's your perfect chance.
Now's your perfect chance. I will defeat you, Master.
My friend, you know what? Every time I transform into a Mechatron, I imagine I'm you. I think about what you would do when facing danger. It is your adventure stories that give me strength.
All right, that's very touching. But I also... So this also, like, confirms something, which is very interesting. That, in a certain sense, the in-game, like... The real, like, timeline for shit, for, like, when we see stuff, right? Might actually be accurate to the actual game. I know there's, like, been jokes about it. That we've been on this journey for 2 years. We might have actually been it. If there's been enough time in Adventures for them to make consistent storylines, for people to grow up watching the characters and get inspired and then get jobs and be successful in those jobs, in those characters, that means that it could actually be that this is like, we've been on this journey for 3 to 4 years.
So I'll give it my all from now on. Please don't hold back.
Cut the chatter, let's go. Where's my baseball bat?
Now then, let's settle this on the horizon, where the Ventus moon rises!
All right, you know what? That was the coolest line you got. That was a pretty good line.
Let the two of us see what you
Come on! One and only Trailblazer?
No shot. There's actually a... Wait, this is kind of cool. We get... there's no way this is definitely for Vita. Or, like, this has to be for a character. There's 100% this was made for a character. To test out. Enhance.
It's your turn! Leave it to me!
Wait. What does that actually do? Daybreak will. Abilities. Skill. Enters Daybreak Temperance stance, causing all enemies to immediately take action. Deals physical damage. Okay. Oh, shit! Wait, so does this increase the...
As expected of the Astral Express hero. Oh, so powerful! Okay, careless!
So... Oh, I see. So it's a counter. Oh, so you should always just like... You should almost always just use this then. Because the counter is so much stronger than your actual attack. Yeah.
Boss, Gray, I'll leave the rest to you.
The honor is mine to cross blades with you.
As heroes, we'll never back down!
Why is it always the Red Ranger that's the leader? Like, you know what? I want to make our fan the last one standing so he looks good. Teach me your ways.
Blaze Weaver, for justice, for happiness.
For happiness. Okay.
This strike contains all my respect.
Oh shit!
What? Even the invincible little raccoon is reaching her limit? Listen, those are the people's wishes. Power converging as one.
Oh, so we can't lose.
Limitless possibility.
Everyone's wishes. I've received them all.
Oh.
Trailblaze infinity.
Oh my god, it's Sela's attack. We just did. Oh shit. Cutscene. Oh. Wait, this is actually kind of sick. Oh! Wait, yo, this is actually kind of sick. Oh! Nah, we got nah. Easy. All right, that was pretty cool.
You really got into character. That was some great acting.
I'm not sure if I was acting. Are they okay?
Were we just fighting in a film studio?
Don't tell me you actually thought you were fighting them in a real city. That ain't gonna happen. Madame Pearl's insurance fund would collapse. It doesn't matter if it was a real fight or a fake one. What matters is your experience. Did you have fun?
That was cool. That, I'm not gonna lie. Whoever animated that, sick. Amazing. That was fun.
The user gave us a 5-star review. Thank you for your kind feedback. Your satisfaction and approval are our greatest motivators. Looks like the Daybreak Squadron is waiting for you. You gave them quite a combat lesson, it appears. Why don't you go share a few words with those youngsters?
Go on your own venture. You will learn from traveling the stars. Find a world. Get sucked into it for about 1,000 years. And watch trauma. You're welcome. Okay, hi Nihilix.
Looks like the Daybreak
Oh,
Squadron
okay.
is waiting.
Is Welter?
Apparently, we can view the grayscale models in development. This trip is totally perfect.
As expected of my senior, that was awesome. My life is now complete.
Dog. Thank you, but still.
Before joining Daybreak Squadron, Gray had always been your fan.
That kid knows every story about the Astral Express like the back of his hand. And he's always looked up to you as his role model. Even as his leader, I'm nowhere near as important to him as you are.
Aww. A little sad, but still.
What an amazing battle! Well, more than beating you, we were hoping Gray would leave a lasting impression on you.
Aw, wait, that's a good guy. That's a good boss.
That's the highest form of praise for a fan, isn't it?
Your team really gets along well. I will remember this battle today.
I'm already satisfied, just knowing that the name Cinderborn will remain in my senior's memory.
It's a shame, though. If she really could become the 5th member of our team, our recognition would rise even further.
Would rise even further.
Many people still think we're just playing hero.
That's only because we haven't done anything truly heroic yet.
Don't worry. Given the state of Dual-Dimension City, a mind-blowing crisis is bound to happen sooner or later, and that's when we'll get our chance to shine! Ha ha!
Hey, there was a crazy masked fool streamer that was trying to, like, you know, infect a school, very important school actually, like one named after, like, you know, one of the saviors of, like, Planarcadia, with a crazy disease that would turn everyone into her. So, like, you know, where were you?
Yeah, just yesterday, I rescued 5 people from a gas explosion.
A gas explosion.
And spread the word about how awesome Daybreak Squadron is.
How awesome, dude! I love this guy.
There you go again, casually saying the strangest things, like the Astral Express. We don't need to act to prove something so long as
This
we
guy's
stay true
real.
to our own path.
This guy's
Sooner
real.
or later, Daybreak Squadron will be recognized by everyone.
What if by the end of this, like, story quest, the Daybreak Squadron gets recognized by the Hunt? That would be hilarious.
Silly you. Is the Astral Express all you ever think about? Why don't you just go join the Express as one of the Nameless?
Come on, don't make fun of me. I'm still just a rookie. How could I possibly be worthy of boarding the Express and fighting alongside seasoned veterans?
Just letting you know, she walked onto the Express after waking up. Like, actually. You guys are all remarkable heroes, so long as you stay true to your own path.
Anyone who perseveres in their own life is a hero indeed.
Damn. Nah, we got some wise words. That was some wise words.
Thanks for your guidance, Trailblazer. And lastly, I wonder if you could take a picture with the rest of us.
Trailblazer, please, take a photo together with us.
With us? Wait, what is with this emphasis?
Whoa.
Rise!
My senior's so close to me that my heart's beating like crazy.
Okay, now it's a little creepy.
3, 2, 1.
Darkness wanes and dawn awakens. The Daybreak Squadron arises!
Cute.
Time's about up. We should meet with Madame Pearl now.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Want to say goodbye to your big fan before we go?
All right, look, there's kind of melancholy music going on. I have a feeling. I don't know. Maybe it's just elation messing with me. I feel like my boy here, Cinderborn, is gonna have his heroic moment, and is gonna be. I'm not sure if he's not gonna make it, but something's gonna happen to him. Something's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen.
You guys were amazing back there, If we record this for promo material, we'll definitely get a ton of new followers.
If only we could have beaten the Nameless. We were actually so close during that Mechatron fight.
What are you talking about? There's no way we could have beaten the Trailblazer.
Well, it's not entirely impossible, I'd say. Ever since I converted, I feel like both my mind and body have become so much lighter. Gray, you really should join us and do the same.
Oh, wait. Are they all part of the Research Society of Happy... Oh.
Gray, being a masked hero means facing all kinds of dangers. You definitely feel pretty bad if you couldn't contribute your strength to the team when we needed you the most. Oh, looks like your idol's here to see you. We'll wait for you backstage. Gray.
I'm sorry, I don't know why that was so funny. We'll wait for you backstage. Gray.
Senior?
Is that why they all talk with that emphasis and he's the only one that sounds normal? You good? Wait, no, is he gonna join?
Me?
That would be sad. That would be sad. That would be sad. No, no, Cinderborn, don't do it.
I'm just too weak. I'm
Don't do
always
it.
hesitant.
Don't do it.
whether in combat or
Live your
dealing
life
with
weak. It's
life.
okay.
Even though I know I can never become an amazing hero like you.
No.
I've always been trying my best to get closer to being like you.
Nah, bro, it's
a
cool.
bit embarrassing to admit, but no one ever taught me the principles of how to live and behave growing up. I dropped out of high school pretty early and started hanging out with street gangs. Every time I threw a punch to intimidate someone, I thought I was being a hero. But when I saw how scared those people were, I had this nagging feeling that maybe I was doing something wrong. Later, when I read about the Astral Express story online and learned about your legendary deeds, I finally understood what it meant to be a true hero. Looking back at how immature and awful I was, I made up my mind to leave my old organization.
Damn.
Now I too have a chance to become a hero like you. Together, with my brothers and sisters in the Daybreak Squadron, I can bring happy smiles to the residents of Planarcadia.
Nah, he is.
And protect them.
Nah, he is.
Whenever danger
No.
appears.
No, Cinderborn, don't join them. They're a cult. They're a cult. No, don't do it.
But I'm just
It's
too
okay.
weak. I don't have the immense strength like the Express Nameless. I don't even have any special talents. Maybe I've chosen a path that doesn't really work for me.
I wonder if that he means like path as in paths or like path as in like what as like a way of life. I guess that works for both. The strength isn't the nameless strong suit.
Silly you. There are plenty of powerful ones in this cosmos. But not everyone with strength chooses to become a nameless.
Wait, we spin wisdom. What the hell?
Your desire to fight for those around you, and your wish to bring smiles to others. That's a good place to start.
Damn, why are we spitting wisdom?
Thank you, Trailblazer. Thanks for listening to my ramblings.
Let me give you my autograph.
Could you please sign that famous line?
May this journey lead us Star Wars?
That one's not bad either.
Oh.
Yeah, it was the stars that first set the Nameless on their journey. And now, I can see that same starlight in your eyes.
Wait, that's so cute. Wait, this is so cute.
I'll remember today for the rest of my life.
Rules are made
Goodbye,
to be broken.
Trailblazer. I hope by the next time we meet, I'll be a true hero just like you.
No, he's joining. He's joining. Don't do it. He's joining. It's too late for Cinderborn. It's either he's gonna die or he's gonna be joining. I don't know, one or the other. I feel it in my bones.
Well, that about wraps up today's
Either you
tour.
die.
After seeing
You
everything.
either die a hero or you live long enough to become the villain. Looks like I've got quite a few fans.
You're only realizing that now. That's your greatest advantage in joining the Phantom Moon Games. A story that's already spread far and wide.
Perlux Core's influence is truly something else.
Indeed, rather than the power to rule this world directly, that individual draws even greater strength from Perlux. The stories and dreams spun by this enterprise are capable of steering the future of Planarcadia and of serving as the cradle for new Imagine.
Imagine. Oh my god, I
Madame
don't know why I
Pearl is
keep
waiting for
forgetting
you at the top
Imagine
of
as
this
the word.
building to discuss matters regarding the Phantom Moon Games. Let me give you a little reminder. The rules of Phantom Moon Games have never required any competition between supplicants.
You seem to be well versed in this.
As an IPC employee, I've said far too much. Your friends are waiting for you in the hall. You should go meet up with them. Don't keep them waiting too long.
It's interesting to actually meet someone who works for the IPC that's not a Stoneheart and like a lower rank, but like have a unique design. It's gonna be playable. I'm definitely pulling for Nihilix. I like all the characters in Planarcadia's art, which is a problem because I shouldn't pull for everyone, but I like them all. They're really cool and interesting, and their designs are great.
Looks good.
Over here! Over here!
What? Where am I going?
Mr. Yang and I watched the whole thing on the screen. Not only did you assemble the Mechatron and give autographs to your fan, but you also got to live out your superhero fantasy. Did you have fun?
Live out the superhero fantasy. I think you forgot when we were the Deliverer.
Mr. Yang's looking at you with such loving eyes, like a parent watching a kid riding on a carousel at an amusement park.
They really selling this like Himiko's a mom and Welt's the dad.
Indeed. Seeing her so happy reminds me of my younger self. Those were the days.
Back in my day, I got to ride a robot around.
What are you talking about?
I'm gonna start giving Mr. Yang an old man southern accent.
Oh, right. We've been wandering around here for ages.
I keep saying Mr. Yang as well. It's just everyone just calls him Mr. Yang.
Pearl really up to?
I understand everything she wanted to show us. There are just a few questions I'd like to confirm with Miss Nihilux.
Miss Nihilux? Wait, where did she go?
Ah, there you all are. We've been looking everywhere for you. The Secretary's office sent Agent Feld here to keep you company while you wait, but he said he couldn't find any of you.
I knew it. Oh, I said it in the beginning. She's not the real one. Then who was Miss Nihilux from? Oh wait, because Sparkle did the same thing last thing. Does that mean she's a masked fool? Wait, that'd be kind of sick. That woman did seem pretty suspicious. Just as I thought.
Wait, if Mr. Feld is the one who's supposed to meet us, then who is Miss Nihilux?
And how did she have Pearl's ID?
Miss Nihilux? Who?
To be fair, okay, I did say that I feel like she was fake, but she did kind of sell it over the course of time, and I was like, maybe she is it, and it would have kind of make sense. But no, I'll give it to them. They got me. But I did feel like it was a little weird. Miss Nihilux masked fool?
Agent Nihilux, an IPC ranking P30 who works at Perlux Corp's Imagenesis Technology Department.
P30? Imagenesis Technology Department? Since when did Perlux Corp have an Imagenesis Technology Department?
Damn, to have your security fucked like that, in your own base.
Could she be some kind of corporate spy who snuck into the building? Oh, this is a real mess. What are those security guards even doing? Distinguished guests, are you hurt? Or did she trick you into giving her money or anything like that?
Well, we gave her a picture. I gave her an autographed photo.
This lady seemed totally legit. She smoothly guided us around the place like a pro. I thought she was one of your people.
I need to report this to security right away. She can't have gone far. Let's catch her in the act.
Thank you for your help. Astral Express crew, Madame Pearl has been waiting for quite some time. If it's convenient, shall we head out now? I'll show you the way.
Oh, someone's getting fired. Oh, someone's so getting fired.
Please inform Madame Pearl that the 3 guests from the Express will arrive shortly.
Now, I will admit they did get me. But I did have a moment. I did feel it. I was like, maybe it would work. Maybe it would work.
Pearl demonstrated the full process of creating a Mechatron army, based on what I saw.
Ooh. What? Aw. Look at the water bubbles. Wait, this is kind of sick. Damn, imagine having an office like this. Oh, wait, that's just kind of cute. What a way to impress a guest. Welcome to my office.
From the Astral Express.
I will make you float now. I want to do that in my next business meeting. What the hell? Dear customer. Boing, now you're floating. Like, that would be sick. I would sell so much more.
Thank you for your gracious hospitality, Madame Pearl.
By the way, do you know the woman that has your ID number? Also, concerningly, she also has your ID number.
I understand there was a minor incident in the lower lobby involving someone impersonating a Pearl Lux employee. I hope it didn't spoil your enjoyment.
We're fine. Don't worry about us. But how are things with you? Did you lose any valuable tech? Blueprints? Or top secret information?
Yeah, your ID.
No, Pearl Lux's data firewall remains untouched, and all assets under security network surveillance are intact. The only change is an additional expense claim under my employee ID. Never mind. I can make a preliminary assessment that this was the result of someone's momentary impulse. Lately, mishaps have been piling up, like dark clouds before a downpour, casting shadows of uncertainty over my plans.
Could you be referring to the Herald of Death?
33 citizens were found dead in the Dovebrook district. In addition, an IPC specialist assigned to negotiate the purchase of a mask of elation
Scott
died in an unexpected incident. This party has made overt threats to public order and is clearly challenging the IPC. My intuition tells me this is only the beginning.
I'm not sure if they're clearly challenging the IPC, but it would make sense, I guess. I like the music. It's like very watery.
Managing capital and managing a corporation share one thing in common. That is, an aversion to risk and a pursuit of stability. And I bear both responsibilities.
Okay, I will put out a little bit of my business knowledge, working experience in this one. I wouldn't necessarily 100% agree. To be honest, I will say people who are usually at the top level, while yes, do have a bit more on the risk aversion side of things, I will actually say for the most part, depending on which side of it, especially if it's more like on the financial side, then yes, like risk aversion is 100% a lot more important. But I feel like the decision makers, marketers, and the people who kind of move things a little bit are a little bit more are willing to take risks because they understand that's how you grow into certain aspects. No, I'm not. I'm just saying this is a common line. I just think it's a very interesting statement to say.
As the executive officer of Planarcadia, I bear an inescapable responsibility for the safety of this world.
Well, that's nice that she takes it that way.
As one of the 10 Stonehearts, I hope to bring the Phantasmoon Games to a swift and safe conclusion. Rather than staging another dangerous battle, like what happened at Graphia Academy, I hope the supplicants can show the people of this world miracles of joy and happiness, instead of sorrow and rage during the Phantasmoon Games.
There's a very interesting aspect to this, and I guess it really does. One thing I really like about Planarcadia so far is it actually kind of tackles quite a bit of like real world issues. I mean, you could say the same with like, especially Penacony. Penacony was very much grounded in certain aspects of realism as well. But Planarcadia has so far introduced concepts and themes that have a little bit more of a sense of relation to something that we see nowadays. I mean, there's certain aspects of like AI, of what's real, of how do you determine art from fake art, of like plagiarism. Very interestingly, with the true crime aspect of elation in things that are immoral, right? Infamy. Can you be famous from infamy is a huge problem right now. And I do think this is another aspect where it's like having complete freedom over being able to do whatever you want and being able to have the freedom to do everything you want and show out who you want to be completely free. But at the same time, that aspect of it, because there are certain people who find joy in infamy, in hurting people, that should there be a certain level of control, and what level of control is there? I think it's actually really interesting that they're kind of tackling these issues, because entertainment honestly is a very, very big aspect to our lives, more than it has ever been in history. So it's actually really interesting to have elation be the path that they tackle a lot of these more central themes, I would say. There's a little rant for me, I'm sorry.
I'd like to hear the Express's request. Trailblazer, please tell me, what's your ultimate goal for joining the Phantasmoon Games?
What is our old? Huh? Before setting off, you spoke with Himiko about your goals with... Oh!
You mentioned earlier that you wanted to
talk
about
I completely forgot
Phantasmoon
about this.
Games with me?
About our final request.
I'd like to talk about our ultimate goal for participating in the Phantasmoon Games.
That is actually a good point, because we only took up the mask to really save ourselves from Sparksy.
Huh. Got something in mind?
I think the rules and rewards for the Phantasmoon Games are a little too vague.
That's exactly what I thought when I joined the games 15 years ago. These games allow supplicants to do anything, good or evil. As a result, everything that unfolds in the course of these games exists beyond control. What's more vague is what can winners do when they share the power of the elation. According to legends and historical records from Ahatopia, victors typically first witness the manifestation of Aha themselves. They listen to the victor's wishes and grant them permission to use their power. And the applications of this power seem to be boundlessly vast. When faced with countless choices, the situation becomes even more thorny than having no choice at all. Sometimes I wonder, if we had agreed to become the leader of the Anti-Destruction Alliance, how would this trip have turned out?
I want Aha to be the leader.
If I win, I'll give up sharing Aha's power and ask them to be the leader of the Anti-Destruction Alliance.
Huh?
such a hilarious idea. I can totally picture it.
I'm being dead serious.
I get it. That's actually a brilliant idea.
Is it? I feel like that's a really bad idea.
To begin with, this is far more meaningful than taking up a god's authority and squandering it freely for a single minute. Secondly, placing an Eon on the righteous cause of opposing the universe's greatest threat is something neither the IPC nor the god itself could reasonably object to.
Huh. I actually didn't even think I didn't think about that. To be fair, leader is a little bit scary. But also it would technically expand the path of elation, no? Because they are the actual Eon.
Finally, this would also help us avoid the risk we currently face. Cooperating with the IPC while remaining wary of being drawn into its ambitions during the operation of the Anti-Destruction Alliance. If we handle the negotiations well, perhaps AHA could stand behind the Astral Express. Just like our cooperation with the Xianzhou, where we could maintain distance from one another while offering support from afar. The only question is, will AHA agree?
Will we get a playable AHA? Dude, that would be sick.
Don't worry about that. From what I know about them, they'll agree.
What the fuck? Pom-Pom, how do you know?
What kind of god of games would they be if they broke their own rules? Besides, they still owe the Express a debt.
High key, first argument makes 100% sense, actually. They can't break their own rules. Actually, that might actually be the extent of the Elation's path. Like, you know how they like Eons can only do things on their path. Maybe for Elation, they can't break their while you can't break your own, but like if they're set rules that they have agreed to, they can't break those rules. It's like kind of like Zhongli with the contracts thing.
This is their IOU for the Express debt from when they were traveling with Akavili, complete with their signature and seal.
I would love it if it just says I owe you. Oh my god, it actually is a statement. What is the nameless AHA's debt statement? Solely for the sake of fun, I have on numerous occasions during my voyage abroad the Astral Express misappropriated and vandalized public property of the Express, thereby incurring financial losses to the Express and liability for third-party damages. Having received the conductor's earnest instructions, I have come to a profound realization of my transgressions, and hereby itemize all the outstanding reparations below, to be settled on a future date. The itemized list of reparations due from AHA is as follows. Telemicrowave oven, supersonic slippers, 2 pairs, optimal camouflage cloak, anti-gravity levitation carpet, Herder brooms bearing the striking resemblance to swords. Liability for this entry is jointly assumed with Akaveli. That's actually kind of funny. Leviathan Thoof, 2. Why'd you need that? Trimmed conductor's outfit. 1. Organ dragonfly deposit by the morning actors. Quantity 2. Medical expenses incurred due to allergic reactions from the introductions of electronic mustard into the rice cooker. Graffiti removal fees for statue compliance of White Rolling Stone Planet. Repair costs for walls of museum animated arts and recovery expenses for escape collection items. 3 portraits and 7 specimens remain unaccounted for to date. Incidents during angling. An erratic comment, I'm dyslexic, caused a collision resulting in damages to 3.1415926 a pi solar sails on planet Goldberg. Note, liability for this is also jointly assumed with Akaveli. Satellite unit from the Central Stellar Ring. 0.5. Half? 6-eyed yaks of Duchy, 9 of them. Jesus Christ, Anti-Beast. How many things did he break? Or they break? Anti-beast horde naval cannon sourced from the old Luntinium exhibition hall. 1 artificial satellite neutralized via accidental discharge. Several pillows lost the atmosphere of the planet's sleeve during a pillow fight, inclusive of conductor Pom Pom's favorite bolster. Fines levied by the... How are we not broke? How was Machiavelli not broke? By the Cosmic Paleontological Conservation Association regarding the gastric ulcers in a void song whale, induced by unauthorized expedition within the creature's stomach. Yeesh. Xenohydros released from the custody of the architects. Ugh. Roaring Golden Pothos occurred multiple outstanding tabs at World's End in the capacity of a nameless. A shockingly lengthy entry extensive enough to reach the ground. Crispy, crumbly pom-pom pies, 22 of which 3 were utilized as fishing bait, 9 dispensed as yak fodder, 10 deployed as projectiles against space pirates during a skirmish. Please accept my sincere apologies for the misappropriation of the conductor's labor-intensive provisions. Half an Astral Express. Deader. Aha. This scrawled signature looks sketchy no matter how you look at it. Is this really from Aha themselves? Actually, I would more believe this was from Aha than anyone else.
Passenger, use this to blackmail them. That one will definitely give in to your demands.
You know how they, like, Yao Guang was like, I need to find a way to get an Eon to listen to me, and I can command them on my chessboard. Nah, Pom Pom has this covered. Pom Pom had it covered for a long time.
Probably.
So, you're saying you want Aha to take on the leadership of the Anti-Destruction Alliance? Huh.
Pearl's like, uh-huh.
Logical extrapolation. Failed. Success rate indeterminable. This peculiar proposal nearly brought my thought process to a halt.
I was right.
This request is far too lacking in structure, yet within an irrational context, it seems to conceal a certain kind of logic. If the universe is the master of Elation's playground, then they should do something about this playground that's about to be destroyed. As expected of the Trailblazer, your thinking is so... out of the box. I've learned something today.
I feel like Herta would love this idea. I don't know why. I have the feeling Herta would absolutely love this idea.
However, I don't think you stand much of a chance in the games, because I've joined as a supplicant.
No, we knew that. So this is going to be a boss fight? Can intelligence?
Not a single rule in the Phantasmoon games requires supplicants to engage in combat, so there's no need for hostility between us.
I do kind of want it because I feel like that song would be a banger. Just saying. Just random thought.
Planarcadia's administrator is a supplicant?
At the same time, she has at her disposal assets of staggering magnitude. What, Perlux Corp among them.
Also, she also has a Stellaron Hunter hacker as one of her partners, as well as possibly one of the leaders of the Galaxy Rangers.
Aww, with money and power on her side, wouldn't her chances of success be way higher than ours?
You don't say that in front of her.
As I previously proposed to Miss Himiko, I'm willing to cooperate with the Astral Express to ensure the smooth progression of the Phantasmoon games.
But the Astral Express isn't your only partner, is it?
See?
I have 2 other allies. However, you all are my most promising ones. Once the Astral Express joins, it will maximize the safety and success of this Eonic game.
She is confident.
And I will do everything in my power to fulfill my partner's wishes within that limited minute.
This is just like the Anti-Destruction Alliance.
As we told you before, our strategy is to become a sail, advance and retreat together. The Astral Express is not a lone supplicant, since we have our own allies in the games.
An ally like Sparksy? It's true that you defeated her and took her mask. But given
we took her mask.
Decision-making style, Sparksy isn't exactly what you'd call a reliable ally.
Besides her mask, I also have another one.
Hypothesis. The Sinwish Syndicate's missing mask. I thought it fell into the Cienjo's hands. Don't tell me. Yao Guang gave it to you guys?
Gave is a strong word.
That's right.
Or a loose word.
3 against 3. We're tied at the moment.
Wait, so if we have another supplicant's mask, what does that actually mean? Because the supplicant already used it.
With this new variable in play, I'll have to adjust.
Or can we
my
command
extrapolations.
Sparksy in a certain sense?
But the conclusion seems unchanged. After all, as the administrator of this world, I have the natural advantage in resources.
But I'm famous. Not necessarily an advantage.
An IPC senior executive. Planarcadia's administrator. A member of the 10 Stonehearts. Joining the games personally. It certainly has an intimidating ring to it. But, when you think about it, isn't this identity precisely the greatest burden Madame Pearl has to overcome?
She's right. Your identity is far too sensitive. You want to control these games and end it safely and quickly. But Planarcadia's citizens might not see it this way. All they see is the all-powerful IPC and an influential executive pulling all the strings. Your every action will be scrutinized twice over.
Why are we telling her this? just a thought. Like, I don't know why we're telling this. People want to see heroes. People don't want to see the IPC win.
A sharp observation, I must say. Quite impressive.
But I do not believe you yourself would overlook this. Madame Pearl, what is it that you seek to obtain from the Phantasmoon games at any cost?
What I seek is a treasure lost to this world's history. I want to recreate Graphia's divine art of imagenesis.
Oh. Okay, I have to wonder, for Graphia to be able to do like the original divine imagenesis, she had to be an emanator of elation, right? Because that's what they say Zero was, and I mean, if they're saying it doesn't necessarily have to be true, then there has to be an implication that that was the path that she followed. And usually when they imply something, it's usually true when it comes to Star Rail, unless it's a red herring, which I doubt Zero's is. So if Zero's was able to perform a form of imagenesis using Punkalordian tech, which we do know is related, if Graphia is able to do a massive version of that, obviously with stakes and betting on something, which maybe that was the reason she was able to access that, then would she also be an emanator of elation, or possibly it was a one-time thing that was from the supplicant thing, which I don't feel like it is. That's what also Graphia is known for.
Does that have something to do with painting?
Hard to believe, no? My birth originated from the theme assigned by the celestial differentiator of planet Scrulum. Art.
Oh. Wait, that's so interesting. Planet Scrulum created her for the intention to create art. I had a theory that Pearl's whole entire like storyline would be about her discovering as an Intellitron, understanding artistry and creativity, and like the idea that she wasn't that it goes deeper than that she was literally built for that purpose is so interesting.
At first, I was nothing more than a machine that imitated human paintings. For an Intellitron, generating works of art is no great challenge. Day after day, I studied,
Day after day, I exhausted every possibility. I could instantly analyze the proportional structure and pigment composition of any painting. I could precisely reproduce every pixel of Graphia's masterpieces. Yet I could not create as she did.
Oh, this actually makes a lot of sense why she's the Pearl, and she has water-based, like, kind of abilities from what we've seen.
Graphia's ultimate creation was establishing the world in canvas at the end of the Phantom Moon Games. I want to understand her thoughts at that moment and touch the essence of creation.
Honestly, you know, like, I also said that I think that the 1 minute that she gets is probably not going to be used on the IPC, but for her, that this is like, you know, kind of like the Fatui and Genshin, the IPC's 10 stone hearts work for Diamond, but Diamond also works with them. That Diamond gives them the resources to actually achieve what they want to do. It's an exchange to a certain extent. And so this might actually be her version of like, this is my hard set thing I need. Like, I want to understand art, and this is my way of doing it. Which is might be why Diamond was, like, okay with her taking over Planarcadia and essentially finding a way to do this. So, it's very interesting, actually.
Is this your personal pursuit? Or the IPC's demands on this world?
Both. The IPC's point of view is far more pragmatic. The world in canvas is a dimension that can shield us from the Antimatter Legion's warfare, and they've always been eager to master this technology.
Unfortunately, it seems we can't convince each other to back out for now.
Then, I have another proposal. Why don't we shift our perspective and turn our attention to those two supplicants who haven't surfaced yet? These two individuals' objectives are unclear, and their abilities remain a mystery. If left unchecked, we might see a repeat of the Herald of Death tragedy. I have a cooperation proposal that could help us gather intelligence on them, and I'm willing to share this piece of information with you all.
Guessing it doesn't come for free?
That is correct. But all you need to do is sacrifice a tiny sliver of your reputation.
I don't feel like it's a tiny sliver, girl.
Before we move on to the details of our cooperation, would you like to take a short break and have some tea to wet your whistles? Or shall we continue?
I haven't heard wet your whistles in a while.
I was thinking of having Perlux Corp host an expo for the Astral Express. As for the name, how about Star Rail Fest?
Oh, they're definitely making this real. There's no fucking way that they're not doing this in Shanghai. There's no way they're not doing this in Shanghai.
Star Rail Fest? You mean hosting a Fluffy Across the Blue convention?
Correct, but not entirely. The Fluffy is well known in this world, so it's a good collaboration element. But what I want is an unprecedented Astral Express exhibition, with the Fluffy being just a small part of it. The real stars of this grand event will be you, the Express crew. You'll be there in person to meet the people of this world.
Are you trying to use this exhibition to lure those two unidentified supplicants out of hiding?
That's actually pretty smart. That's actually really smart, considering like we've kind of established that the Astral Express, you know, it is an interesting concept that I think originally when we came to, I was like very weirded out by like, why are we so famous for this aspect story, and why do they keep repeating it and keep emphasizing it? But it's starting to make sense if you think about it in the concept of the games, right? If you you know, the biggest thing in order to get the most attention, you take out the next person with the most attention.
Huh? What if they're up to no good? Won't that just make us walking targets?
You're willing to hand over the advantage to us?
There are many ways to take the lead afterward. I'm less concerned about the progress than about the unknown risks our plan might face. Together, we can create a miracle for all to witness in Arcadia devoted to the legends of heroes. I'll also get Full Wish TV and other mainstream media outlets involved for promotional cooperation. And in return, Wish power will flow to you. Of this, I have no doubt.
Deal.
A wise choice.
Did we need to, like, talk with Himiko or Welt? Or just among ourselves? How about Don Hung?
Before the Star Rail Fest officially begins, I have one more favor to ask of you all. I'd like the Express crew to pay a visit to Blurry QR Colt, the original author of Fluffy Across the Blue.
Such a weird pen name. Wait, are we meeting Nihilix?
Own the rights to the Fluffy?
Since their debut, this author has remained anonymous, never revealing their true identity in public. But if the real-life inspiration behind the story were to pay them a personal visit, it would surely be a great honor, and likely persuade them to attend a signing, stoking the excitement even further.
Leave it to us.
Now that we've reached an agreement, I'll leave it in your capable hands. My secretary will be in touch to keep all parties apprised. By the way, before you leave, please accept this small gift as a memento of our first collaboration.
This office is cool, but I feel like it'd be a pain in the ass to be in. Wait, Aventurine's chip? Is this Aventurine's chip?
I've studied in detail the records of my colleagues' interactions with partners in Penacony, and I was particularly inspired by Aventurine's technique of giving small gifts that symbolize good fortune. So please, keep this chip with you as a symbol of good fortune for our future cooperation. Take care, everyone.
Well, we'll be on our way then.
Specifically Aventurine's chip, too.
As your private detective, I must warn you that a grand exhibition of unprecedented scale would make for a perfect opportunity to reenact the blood-stained games.
I understand. That's why I have a mission for you. Protect the Nameless at Star Rail Fest.
You actually think they would need my protection with their strength? Don't tell me your extrapolations predict even bigger trouble ahead.
Hidden beneath each extrapolation, tiny signals of unease keep bubbling up to my thought interface. I must be thoroughly prepared for whatever may come. Now that you've taken up the mask, let's talk about payment. What do you want? The same as always? Money?
Damn, she said it in kind of like... kind of mean.
Before we talk about payment, let's discuss the Herald of Death. Although the Department of Aberration Defense sealed and destroyed all records of the bloodstained games, I still managed to uncover some unusual leads. After the Herald of Death incident, the victims' families collectively received compensation so massive it could fill any gaping wound.
Damn.
So, I figured, maybe we could find some leads by looking into official Planarcadia expenditures. But here's the interesting part. This item was nowhere to be found in that year's public financial report. Care to guess whose books this money went through? It was you, the omnipresent IPC. To be precise, it was the IPC's technology department that paid this astronomical compensation.
Ooh. Wait, damn. Why would a lethal incident on some minor frontier planet cause IPC scientists to hemorrhage funding? Don't tell me they're moonlighting as philanthropists on top of their research work.
Following the usual human drama tropes, am I supposed to give you a round of applause now? Being able to dig up all this information really shows your connections and capabilities, Detective Ashvale.
I love their, like, mocking relationship.
In movies, a big shot like you would usually raise a hand right about now, revealing the dark muzzle of a gun. I'm afraid you've learned too much. And bang! That's when the gun goes off. And I, the poor sap who uncovered the truth, am supposed to bite the dust.
Sorry, my hand is on the checkbook and unavailable. Mr. Ashvale, tell me, how many zeros would you like to see on that check for our cooperation?
Damn, she just went, like...
It's not about the money.
Indeed, money isn't the issue. 100 million credits.
Are you trying to buy me off like some poor victim's family? Tell me, why did the technology department pay to sweep this under the rug?
300 million? I know you've always needed money. For cryosleep, supporting the families of fallen comrades, and for treating those who survived. Isn't this exactly what strategic investment is about? Putting money in the hands of those who need it?
Damn. Oh.
I'm not your lackey, Intellitron. Tell me the answer.
Oh, he said that. What the...
500 million? I could pretend there's a glitch in my calculation process and make it a cool billion for you. Money or answer? Your call.
I want the answer.
Oh, an unexpected choice. It defies my usual understanding of your decision tree. Note, I say this without sarcasm or ridicule. The answer is, I don't know much. Hard to believe, perhaps. But as CEO, my power isn't unlimited. As the Herald of Death affair lies 15 years in the past.
Besides, okay. There wasn't much. Whoopsies. Hold on. There we go.
This world is like an unfinished game of chess that's been dragging on for years. The hidden moves laid by the previous player keep becoming my challenges. Even today.
Previous player.
But since you've invited me to finish this game together, sharing intel is a must.
Reasonable. I'll share what I know about the answer. Marcus Antali, the Herald of Death. Last member of the Intelligentsia Guild, School of Evolutionary Perfection. 5 years ago, his identity was confirmed, and he was executed. Note, executed in every sense of the word.
Wait, what the fuck does that mean? Marcus Antoli. Wait, I wonder if that has any ties to a real person. I'll look into that later.
Miss Yabali, head of the technology department, took possession of his belongings. And even I don't have the clearance to access those records.
Oh, that's crazy. Oh, Miss Yabali. I wonder if she's one of the those on the board of directors.
No wonder. So, that guy was practically IPC personnel, give or take. That also explains why the technology department shelled out the compensation. Yet, the method behind this latest killing is identical to the one from years ago. If the Herald of Death is truly dead...
A serial killer coming back from the dead is the least of our worries. Even if a serial killer does come back to life, he's still just a serial killer who's been shut out of the Ionic game. What's more concerning is this. Someone wants to exploit the legacy of the Herald of Death. Miss Yabali took away everything that man left behind, except for the fear he instilled in the people of this world.
Yes. Interesting.
And during the Phantasmoon Games, not only can miracles trigger wish power, but fear too. Based on my extrapolations, the appearance of this new Herald of Death might mark the beginning of the festival spiraling out of control.
No wonder you're in such a hurry to end the games.
Mr. Ashvale, I've always respected you. But right now, I need to rely on your strength even more.
She must know something about him, like his background. I mean, she obviously knows his background. Old comrades and everything. I'm very much believing in the Dr. Primitive, and they fought Dr. Primitive and lost.
Respect. When I was younger, what I really wanted was to make the IPC fear me. The passage at times not exactly kind, is it?
To make the IPC fear him.
Deal, Madam Pearl. But I will require one more form of compensation. Whoever this new Herald of Death is, I must deliver justice with my own hands. This time, there won't be any lengthy interrogation.
Oh, fuck.
By the authority vested in me as CEO of Planarcadia, I pardon all crimes committed in the course of your revenge. Go ahead and do what you must, Mr. Ashvale.
Oh, switching to Ashvale.
My friend, I don't blame you, but I'm done being a breathing dead weight. So do me a favor and pay me back for that drink with this bullet.
What the fuck? Echo of the past.
Just do it, you coward! Let me die as a Galaxy Ranger before I turn into a monster of abundance.
Oh yeah, I knew it. I knew he was a Galaxy Ranger. I told you. Oh, interesting. So it wasn't against Dr. Primitive, it was against the Abundance.
Shoot me.
Okay, never mind.
I beg you.
By Skybow above, may you have a pleasant dream.
So he had to kill his comrades because they didn't want to turn. Ugh. That's rough.
Not knowing who you are, not knowing why you exist here, that isn't life. In ancient times, humanity's daily goal was to obtain 2,000 calories of food. Humans back then knew they were just one member of the animal kingdom. They understood why they migrated, hunted, gathered. But now, in an era where you can get food delivered to your door with just a tap of your finger, effortlessly achieving that 2,000 calorie goal, humanity has lost its way like never before. Tell me, will the Phantasmoon Games bring a new direction to this world, Ashvale?
What's wrong with getting food with just the tap of your finger? Don't tell me you want to go back to the days when everyone was starving and at the mercy of the harvest? 2,000 calories are pointless, but just for survival. It's the goals beyond 2,000 calories that define humanity. And the Phantasmoon Games holds up a mirror to humanity, allowing them to see their truest selves.
I wonder if she knows he's a Galaxy Ranger.
I'm just a detective. Ask me such a profound question again next time, and I'll charge extra.
My apologies. I just heard you joined the Phantasmoon Games and couldn't resist asking for your thoughts. You've met Madame Pearl, huh?
She dumped this hot potato of the Herald of Death on me.
I wouldn't say she dumped it. You kind of want to stabby him.
On us. Judging by your expression, it seems less like a hot potato and more like a sweet fruit.
Because I have a lead now. I think the key lies in the word copycat. To prevent copycats, you kept the Herald of Death's modus operandi from 15 years ago under wraps. Which means
There's only a few people who could reproduce this killing method with such precision. The investigators from the Security Bureau and the Department of Aberration Defense at the time, and those directly involved in the Herald of Death case.
Detective Kuchiba, I've heard that you've devoted considerable time to researching the crimes from the Phantom Moon games.
Oh?
So, I'm the prime suspect now. Is that it?
Just a bit of minor deduction. After all, murderers always love to return to the scene of the crime. Isn't it coincidental that you happen to be standing right before my eyes?
Ooh.
That's not deduction. It's a conjecture at best. As for investigating those two categories of suspects, we've been doing that for a long time already. It's been 15 years. The relevant people and the victims' families have all gone their separate ways. Tracking them down now won't be easy.
Yeah. After losing their loved ones in such a cruel way, their hearts were shattered. Many couldn't bear to stay in Dovebrook District and chose to move away. I remember seeing that in the case files you sent me. They even formed a mutual aid society for the victims.
Oh, the research society.
I wonder, after all these years, have they managed to heal the wounds in their hearts?
I wouldn't say heal is the right word.
Maybe they have. After all, they go by a new name now. The Research Society of Happy Smiles.
Ah, you mean that charity with the slogan, Healing Smiles, Healing Arcadias?
Before he died, Kostide mentioned that group to me. He said quite a few young people in the gang left without looking back, just to join them. So I thought, maybe we should start by looking into their rivals.
The Research Society of Happy Smiles, huh? A charity that helps people escape their pain and find happiness, offering free counseling, medical care, all of that good stuff. Sounds like they've turned over a new leaf. How could you call them rivals to the underworld?
I dug a little deeper into them, and found
This does
something
actually sound
interesting.
like a detective-like show, which is cool. Which is actually really cool. Also, very interesting that a former Galaxy Ranger, leader probably of a Galaxy Rangers, would become a detective. Would make sense, but it's also, it did kind of, I did have like a weird thought at one point. I think back like way, I made like one of my first theory videos was about like Jing Yuan possibly being an Emanator. It was about the hunt and like the Galaxy Rangers and like the definitions of hunting. And I was like, well, a detective would probably be a good detective would be probably a follower of the hunt. I was like, maybe Sherlock Holmes would be it, even like kind of bending the rules on that one. But that's kind of like what was on my head.
You mean your monkey dug up something interesting?
Okay. Mr. N dug up something interesting. Have you heard the name of the sponsor behind the Research Society? Her name's Fullwish.
The Mr. N is Watson.
That name rings a bell. Wait, isn't she the boss of Full Wish TV? I think she was one of the survivors of Graphia Academy too. This is getting a little too coincidental. Just like every case you've accidentally cracked before. Mr. Ashvale, should I compliment your keen instincts or your incredible luck?
Luck's a part of a detective's toolkit too. Anyway, whether Fullwish is guilty or not, we won't know until we look into her. That's why I asked you here.
Oh my god. Research Society of Happy Smiles Mutual Aid Seminar Notice. Dovebrook District's New Life Project. Public Recruitment and Mental Hearing Seminar at the Research Society of Happy Smiles. Confused about the future? Don't know where to turn? Is the burden of life suffocating you? You crash onto your bed and after another grueling day, drifting aimlessly through the tide memes of Orc Talk. Feeds you. But when the screen fades to black and the reflection staring back reveals the truth, you aren't smiling. You can't quite recall when it began, but you seem to have lost all your reason to smile. You try to force the corners of your mouth up when facing the mirror, but all you feel is the sense
of alienation. When was the last time you really smiled? Worry not no more. The Research Society of Happy Smiles is here for you. Amidst the endless violence and spats of grisly crimes plaguing Dovebrook District, the Research Society of Happy Smiles is hosting a week-long mental wellness seminar. We are here to ease your burdens, answer your prayers, and help us all weather this storm together. Once the star of the smash hit Please Be Happy and the people's beloved daughter, now president of the Research Society of Happy Smiles, director of Foolish TV, Foolish, will also be making a special appearance soon. Together, we'll banish the gloom and rediscover the joy we've been missing. No appointment needed. Just walk right in. The Research Society of Happy Smiles is always right by your side. Come through.
Dovebrook District New Life.
Well, how's that for an ad reading?
Public recruitment and mental healing seminar at the Research Society of Happy Smiles. And she's the speaker? Holding a seminar at a place meant to bury past trauma. The very site of 2 bloody incidents. Miss Fullwish's audacity is certainly impossible to ignore.
So what are we waiting for? It's time to drag Dovebrook District's old skeletons out into the light.
Are you talking? Yeah, I'm almost there.
I want more happiness.
That's a little creepy. Anyways, I'm gonna change to Asheville in a second, but I think I'll end it here for today. You'll see the next part tomorrow, whenever I'm guaranteed to come out tomorrow. I'm very interested to see what happens. I actually really like the story so far. There's a lot of mystery buildup, and it's kind of fun. So far in the beginning, it was more fun and kind of quirky, and I feel like we're now getting into the meat and potatoes of things. I do like the immediate, like, kind of exposure a bit on Himiko and learning a bit more about her past. I do think that was a very weird approach in the beginning, and I kind of feel like that was a little bit of a nod or kind of a joke or poke fun at the lore theorists out there. But we'll see. I don't know. Maybe it does have something to do with it. I'm very interested in Asheville's past. Guaranteed he was a Galaxy Ranger. That was very much proven immediately, and it seems like he is working with the IPC and Planarcadia and Pearl specifically so that he can support the people that he wasn't able to save, which is very sad, but also very interesting. Anyways, that's where I'm at right now. Oh yeah, we also have a name for the original Herald of Death, which I want to look into and see if there is a inspiration to Marcus and Antares. I don't know the name off tops, but it sounds like a name that might be famous, but I'll look into it in a little bit. What do you guys think so far? You guys having fun enjoying 4.1? Part 2 will be out. I would imagine it's probably the final part, just based off of usually these are roughly about 7 hours. So, yeah. For all that being said, peace.